Okay. My friend sent me, well, Matty W.
Oh
Waldo
yeah, yeah, good old
sent
Walter.
me completely out of the blue,
Mm-hmm.
probably the hardest would you rather I've ever seen.
Ooh, okay, go on. What's the gig? What's the choice?
Would you rather, would you rather, hang on, I
Mm.
can put my camera on if you want.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, there we go. Check, what's the room like behind me? All
Exclusive
right.
exclusive Mallory
Exclusive
footage on
input into the Mal
stream.
Cave.
The Mal Cave.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if
Would
it's going to
you
be stable
rather?
actually, but hold on. Go on.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, let me know how it goes.
Yeah.
Would you rather a cat girlfriend or
Ooh.
a a cat grill friend, which is a cat that grills for you?
Sorry, explain the grill.
It's got a grill
Sorry for
like a
my.
barbecue, and
Oh.
it's there to make you some tasty snacks.
Is that the sole purpose of it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a cat and it's there to grill for you. It can't do anything else. It can only grill.
I'd be happy with a grill, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who's so far gone for the cat girlfriend,
The
more
cat
just out of
girlfriend.
curiosity.
Curious,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, always wanted a
Yeah.
cat girlfriend, at least once. I think that
Yeah.
would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Just for the to tell the tale, to try to tell
Just
the
well,
grandkids.
just want to see what it's like.
Yeah.
I'd love to date a Twitch streamer just for a short while.
Oh, well, I'm always
Mm.
available. You know me.
I could be the unicorn and be
Yeah,
the unicorn in your relationship.
precisely. Hmm. Speaking of, well, just seeing you drink that, I forgot to get my beer cold. I had to put it in the freezer.
Yeah, I mean, I have made a enormous mistake.
Oh, what's that? Go on.
Um, and I'm kind of a pro now, so I'm kind of upset that I made this absolutely rookie error.
Oh, what could it
Um,
be, man?
I popped to the shop, got myself a little bit of bit of G, bit of T,
Oh
but
wait,
the
G&T.
T, yeah, the T wasn't what I expected. The T was actually
Ooh,
S for soda water,
Spar. Oh, I was gonna say
because they come in
sparkling.
exactly the same bottle. They come in exactly the same bottle.
Oh, so you just yeah, dumb messed up there a bit.
I real did, I real did, and I was not prepared for it.
Mistook the packaging.
They're exactly. There's no difference in the packaging. It's very upsetting. Bad UX.
They bad UX.
Mm,
So it so totally falls into the UX category.
precisely. And you know what?
Not even printing or packaging.
Yeah. It's even really. It's actually uber bad UX because not only is the UX failing the
Mm.
user, but
Mhm.
you don't have a feedback capacity. So if I bought soda
uh,
water, the likelihood of me going and either refunding or complaining is very unlikely.
there's hardly any there's not even an option, is
Ooh.
there? Unless you take the trouble of reading the packaging and calling the number on it.
Yeah, or returning to my corner store and asking,
Mm.
"Hey, I got the wrong
Asking for
one.
your
Can I get
refund.
another?" But it's
Yeah.
too late. It's too late now. I've drank it.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. Rest in
Well,
peace with your
don't worry.
G&T.
It's not all doom and gloom. I had a bit of
Mm-hmm.
a bit of an upshot today.
Oh, what's it?
I had a little
Oh,
positivity come
okay.
my way today.
Oh, okay. Go on. Let's hear the positivity.
Uh, Currently, I don't wish to brag or turn this into an after hours stream, but I'm currently wearing a new pair of trousers. It's very
Well.
exciting. Um, Got them from a charity store a while ago, so I saw them.
Oh,
They were
okay.
£15, Levi's,
Whoa.
and
Okay.
I know. And then my size as well. They were 45, a 34 waist even.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, it's unusual to see those. And I put them on, and they're tapered as well. So obviously, the last
Oh,
owner had
yeah.
little stumpy legs like me. So unbelievable find, but they were a bit tight. So I put them on today.
Ah.
I was just moping around outside, feeling kind of sorry for myself.
Did
Reach in the pocket. What do I find?
you find a tenner or something?
Five
Oh, winning.
pounds.
Okay, it wasn't a tenner, but still a fiver. It was meant to
Was
be
mate,
winning.
one third of the buying price I paid for these Levi's.
Who could have written it, man?
Practically making money.
Yeah. It was meant to be. Who knows? The previous one must have been like
Precisely.
your variant or something. Who knows? Same waste,
Someone's
everything.
after me.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
maybe I'll
Or
hang
it's a
on to
bait.
this
Maybe it's a
right
bait.
now. Oh
Maybe
yeah,
it's a
maybe I've been fooled. Maybe it's
yeah.
cursed.
Mm. The
Maybe it's
wood
been
hunt.
cursed.
The wood hunters.
Oh no, they're after me. They
Yeah,
know who I
yeah.
am.
The Salisbury wood hunters.
Salisbury Wood Hunters. Salisbury wouldn't betray me that way, mate.
Well, don't trust it too much. You never know.
Mm. What's new with you anyway, buddy? It's been a little.
It's been a
Excuse me. It's
while.
been a little while since we've spoken.
Yeah, since you've been on holiday, huh? Tell me a bit about, how was Tenerife and stuff.
About Tenerife.
Yeah, this boy's
It
been
was a
on
good time, thanks to
holiday.
the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a quick getaway. I booked it on Friday, flew out on Monday.
Uh-huh.
First time sort of doing a solo gig as well, I guess.
Yeah, how did that feel?
Um,
Was it exciting?
it was nice just to be able to sort of, plan my own, I didn't really have to plan anything because it was just me.
Hmm.
But I was kind of hoping to run into someone, but I didn't. There wasn't really anyone when I was there. I
Hmm.
sort of had 3 days solid of holidaying,
Oh, okay.
but
Okay.
it was the only downside I'd say was it was a little bit lonely. That would be the only
Oh,
downside I'd say.
yeah, yeah.
But
Oh, so
it
I
did
couldn't
mean that when
be
I
there
went
with you.
on, yeah, I went on a big hike on the first day, which I've uploaded and stuff to my Insta.
Yeah, I saw. I just saw it
Um,
a few moments ago.
but
Looks
that
fantastic.
it was really good, but that was just me, and I don't
Hmm.
think I could have done it if I had someone else with me.
Oh yeah. How so? What
Yeah,
is it?
it was about 30 kilometers, 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds far. I'm trying to think how far I've been walking before, like on hikes and stuff. Just long
It was
walks in general.
30 kilometers, 30, but it was over a mountain then down a mountain. So I don't know
Mm.
how many additional kilometers I did on top of that.
Yeah. How long did it take in total? Like up and down?
About 9 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Oof. Gosh, yeah, that sounds like a massive trek.
It's proper. And I
Yeah.
ran about, I reckon I ran about
A
quarter of it, I
quarter?
think, as
Yeah.
well.
Oh my
Mm,
goodness. Well, good on you,
yeah.
mate. Good on you. Like
It's amazing views, man. I tried to
I
capture
bet.
them in those pics, but, you know,
But nothing beats in person, though. Sure.
precisely. Hey,
Yeah.
mate, I hear you just watched. Actually, you know what? I'll finish this first.
Okay.
So yeah, first day, did a bit of that.
Yeah.
That was the day after I traveled. I was driving when I was over there as well, which is something I
Oh,
haven't done for
okay.
about 3 years.
Manual
Um,
or
manual, mate. I
manual?
don't, I was like, well, I'm not going to trust myself with an automatic. Of course, not having driven manual for 3 years and also on the other side of the road as well.
Oh gosh, yeah, that must have been bit of a
You know what?
shocker.
I'd never done it before. It was very easy. Like
Yeah.
I was shocked how capable I was of just
Hmm.
swapping over.
Wasn't too much of a like a readjustment.
No, it took me a few
Pretty easy.
seconds. I was a little bit
Yeah.
worried about the gear shift and stuff, but it
Hmm.
was fine.
Oh, nice. I think that's quite reassuring in case we ever if I had to drive somewhere else.
I
That's
mean,
pretty good.
yeah, the only thing I forgot, and this is just from being out of a car for so long, was just how like windscreen wipers and headlights work. Because I was just like desperately trying to remember.
Yeah. Wait, this thing does that, and this thing does that.
I was just like, how do I do this? Is this right? Why are people beeping at me?
Yeah, and then the lights are just doing. The lights are just going.
But I realized I drove all the way to the hotel on just like my fog lights, which are like the really low ones you have on the front.
Yeah.
So I said all these people were honking at me. I was like, the lights are
Yeah.
on. The lights are on.
But little did you know.
Little did I know, I was
Oh,
a little
poor man,
fool.
a bit of a car noob.
Yeah,
That
so
took a
I
while.
did that. So I drove over to the hotel, didn't do anything that night. Had a walk around to see if there was any bars or anything, but there actually
Mm.
surprisingly wasn't, or none that I could find anyway.
Mm.
And then I was quite healthy when I was over there, really, because I wasn't
Yeah.
drinking an enormous amount because I was driving most days.
Yeah.
And then like I sort of was quite light on the food as well because I had to
Oh,
like stop places and get meals when I could.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you just had to fend for yourself a bit.
That was very, very reasonable fare. So day one, did that big old hike,
Mm,
good bit of fun. Came
nice,
back, was
nice.
pretty impressively shattered after that. So
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You did, especially after that
yeah,
hike.
yeah, exactly. There was a point. There was a point when I got to 15K as well, when I was like at
Yeah.
the bottom of the mountain. So I climbed over the peak, down all the
Uh,
way down into like the bottom bit, which was extraordinarily beautiful.
mm,
But it suddenly dawned on me because I'd run out of water by then.
yeah.
Suddenly dawned on me, and I was looking around. I was like, "There's no one else here.
Mm.
Told no one where I'm going.
You
I
could get
have,
lost. You could
I,
be, yeah, for all you know, and never
I
come
was
back in the
just
water.
like, yeah, I was just like, if I faint out here or something like that,
Yeah.
or twist my
Oh my
ankle,
God. Yeah.
I might be thoroughly, thoroughly fucked.
Yeah, you'll be experiencing a 127 hours situation. Have you seen that film?
Precisely. Yeah, yeah, it was exactly that kind of scenario.
Yeah,
I was
with
like, this is how British tourists get dead.
yeah, you'll be like, oh, I'm really just embarrassing my people.
That kind of thing. I did
Oh,
definitely I tried to not blend in with the Brits when I was over there,
oh
but
yeah,
I
that's
think
another thing I was going to ask. Was there a lot of them?
not a huge amount. I was kind of on the wrong side of the island for like sort of the party scene and the cheap
Oh, that's
stuff,
good.
which
That's
I do
good.
kind of regret. That wasn't my intention. It was just
Yeah,
the deal was super affordable.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but actually, I think it might have just been the time of year. There was more sort of German tourists and stuff like that.
Oh, German tourists. Okay.
German tourists,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Good.
Um, so day one, lots of hiking.
Hmm.
Day two, sat by the pool.
Yeah.
Did like couple, like I say couple. I spent all day doing like must have done over 100, I reckon.
Yeah.
Um, some reading, some sunning, some gin and tonics,
Oh,
chips,
lovely.
you name
Chips.
it. Yeah,
What's
chips.
the local like cuisine like again? Very quickly.
So it's a
Was it
lot of
like
it's part of Spain technically, though it
oh,
is
so
off the
Spanish?
coast of Morocco. But I'd
Yeah.
say it's more
It's like a mi-
Spanish orientated.
yeah.
However, where I was just like tourist central. Like there was a
Hmm.
million like places just called Churchill that was
Churchill.
selling like beans and chips and whatever you
Oh
name
my
it.
god.
So I tried to
The
keep it
fry
as
ups.
authentic as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, even when I was abusing the hotel unlimited buffet, which was hard to avoid, I was just kind of like,
Yo,
right, I'm going to try
I
keep this Mediterranean if I can.
damn, I definitely can't get my hands off a buffet. I'd be all over
Mate, I
it.
wasn't. Yeah, I was. I've not really had much buffet experience in my life, but I was prepared for that. I think day
Yeah.
one, I was like, I'm going to keep it authentic.
Mm.
Had like a bit of Parma ham and melon for a little
Mm.
starter, and then moved on to just like a load of risottos. Oh no, Sorry,
Paella.
paella.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then a little local dessert. But then by day two, I was just like, might as well
Mhm.
add some I might as well add some calamari to this,
Yeah.
to this plate of beans I have.
Some baked beans.
I was just like, well, I was like, I'm paying for this, I might as well have it all.
Exactly. Get your money's worth
So
in. Yeah.
they did make one mistake though, which is they had these big bowls of pickles, with like a grabber,
Oh,
and
okay.
I was
Yeah. Yeah.
like, I'm a Vin E boy. I'm absolutely about that vinegar life.
Oh, yeah.
So
I do love a bit of vinegar.
yeah, I'd wait until there wasn't really anyone around and just give myself
Mm.
a tablespoon's worth of capers.
Or did you
Like,
do a check on your left and right? Like, look around. Okay, no one's watching.
yeah,
Okay.
I was just waiting until someone was busy, and then I just give
Yeah.
myself, like a half, a solid gram or two of
Yeah.
gherkins. Oh, mate,
I do love a gherkin as
dreamland.
well. Mm. Mm-mm. Anyways, shall we talk about the main event?
The Batman.
The Batman, yeah.
I'll
So
start
yeah.
by
Go on.
yeah. Oh, were you doing an impression? Where he,
Oh no, I was just gonna say.
Batman turning to fight crime.
Michael Keaton Batman turning. No, I was just gonna
You
say
know
that
what?
was that was. Oh, go on.
I still don't think, even with this one, that they've solved that problem in the movies.
The head
That
turning. Yeah.
yeah, it always looks
Hmm.
so like what's the word? Encumbered.
Yeah, like just not paralyzed, but just kind of restricted, I guess.
I was like, that is not someone who can move. I think it's the one
Yeah.
redeemable feature about is it Batman versus Superman?
Yeah.
It's like
Possibly. Possibly.
that's the one that kind of showed him actually. I mean, it was mostly CG, but he absolutely
Yeah.
like demolishes this room of people. But it
Yeah.
does kind of move at the speed. I was like, okay, that's what I was
It
hoping
should
for.
be. Yeah. And also, yeah, I think that is Batman vs Superman. And also his suit was a lot more like almost like cloth based a bit.
This,
Is
I
that
mean,
right?
I quite like. Are you sorry, you're talking about Batman v Superman? Or are you talking about this
Yeah.
one?
I'm talking about Batman v Superman. That the reason why
Yeah, he kind of had this
he
sort of. They were sort of unspecific in what the materials were.
yeah, it was a weird like cloth
It's
um
kind of a Kevlar thing, wasn't it?
Kevlar,
I
yeah, like
guess.
cloth
Like,
Kevlar thing. Yeah, I don't know.
I
So
like that
yeah,
personally. I quite like I quite like the tights idea. You
tights.
know, just well, I like the idea he's got his big one, which he has, but he also maybe just has one that's like in the boot of his car, which is
Yeah.
just like cloth. Yeah.
I just got an Adam West one in the car.
Mate, I think that makes perfect sense. You got the Adam West one in the car, you got
Yeah.
the Dark Knight one at home. That makes
Yeah,
sense in my
yeah.
head.
Why not? Just whip it out when in an emergency.
This
It's a
film
lot more
also
light. Yeah, it's about the film, yeah, you say?
the film also brought back a trope which I really like, which I've not seen in superhero movies for years,
Mm-hmm. What's that?
which is the scuttle of a superhero having to like actually just run in their outfit.
Oh yeah.
He's going through the
Mm.
station and he's just like he's got a whole cape weighing him down as well.
Yeah, yeah. Even when
I like the scuttle.
yeah, and not only that, is when he jumps off the building, he actually kind of like almost like zips up the cape a bit. Did you
He
realize?
does like an action. Yeah, I that actually made me sit up because I was like, oh, that's
That's
interesting.
cool,
But he
yeah. I
does.
thought that was very
He's got an
different. Yeah.
actual
Like
practical wingsuit.
yeah, what are they called, wingsuits or like glider suits, whatever they call it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's got one of those on, and that actually kind of surprised. Like that made me
Yeah.
sit forward because I was like, oh, I've not seen that before,
Yeah, I really like that.
and
Something
I
different.
was watching it because I was trying to figure out if it was practical or
Hmm.
not. Like
Oh,
they'd
okay.
actually done it.
I have to find out maybe.
I don't think it was,
Yeah. That'd be sick if it
I
was.
did like, and is this a spoiler streaming? I
It
assume it
is,
is.
yes. It is in the title. As they say, spoiler streams.
Okay.
So, spoil away.
That bit where he jumps off
Yeah.
and then he absolutely wipes out like 120%. Was so brutal. I like thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. Loved it. Yeah. The whole
The absolute
film just,
smack.
yeah, the whole film just felt a lot more down to earth compared to the other movies. Like you felt him really jumping off a building, for example, or him ziplining up, a building. You just felt the practicality of his gadgets.
Yeah, I think I hadn't really thought about this until I think I wish I could remember who it was, but someone pointed out on Twitter, which was they said that jumping off a building bit
Mm.
was really clever because he has sort of vertigo when he first does it, doesn't he? He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly. He's just like shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
And they were saying that's really grounding in the idea that this is early on.
exactly. And he even like you could
I was
even
like,
see his diary at the beginning. It was like year two, him and his
yeah,
little yeah.
yeah. I think that was important, and that was something I had
Mm.
to keep remembering to try and I
Understand the
kept having to try
context.
remember when I
Yeah,
was watching it.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I
exactly.
guess I've just consumed too much Batman, I guess.
You Batman fanboy and your
Batman fanboy.
expectations. Yeah. But yeah, man, it was I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was gonna say
I've had
that's how I was
to
gonna
I've
open
had
up.
to I've had to re-review it in my head because I was in a
Yeah.
really bad mood when I saw it, which
Oh,
I
that's a
think like
shame.
threw me off a lot. I came out of it going like, that was fine, I guess. But actually, now I think of it, I'm like, oh, That didn't feel like 3 hours or whatever it was.
Yeah, so, and I was about to bring that up. Like, me and Christine, we watched it together, and we were like, yeah, it didn't feel at all like 3 hours. The only thing I did felt was I needed to pee towards the end. That was it. But that was, but it didn't feel like too long, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think looking back on it, that for me is the sign that actually it was a good film. There wasn't a part where I was a bit bored. It was kind of like, it didn't feel like, sorry, that's the important bit. It didn't feel like 3 hours long. I was like, this is good. And looking back on it, when you kind of do have a 3 hour film, there's usually like a scene or two where you think, I don't know if I needed that. But there's not one I can genuinely pick out in this, which I thought was lacking.
Yeah, I can't think of like a part where I'm like, okay, and Christina made a good point. Like, there's no point where I looked at like my watch or anything to see how long it's been. And
I must admit, I very nearly nodded off in the middle, but that was on me, not the movie.
Yeah, just because of bodily functions.
Yeah, I was just shattered when I went to see it, and I was in this like big empty air-conditioned room watching a dark talking film.
Yeah. Nice. Perfect sleeping conditions. and the soundtrack as well.
The soundtrack was really interesting.
Yeah.
I thought the scoring was really good. I was a little bit jarred at first by the inclusion of sort of the inclusion of the music. Sorry, I was just trying to remember some of the songs. I was just trying to.
So obviously you've got the Nirvana song, which is like the main one that's in all the trailers and stuff.
Yeah, who do they have? So
yeah. What else do they have?
Oh, okay. Hang on. I was trying to find them, but it doesn't look like they've got them actually like listed out. Yeah, I was a bit surprised by the inclusion of like Nirvana and Danny Elfman. Actually, maybe not Danny Elfman because he did the original theme.
Oh, the original, yeah.
The Blue Notes. Those few ones that got put into it, I was a bit surprised by the whole affair. But I don't think it detracted, and I think it made the film the absolute bisexual heathen heaven is sort of like recognized as now.
I think so. I think it kind of almost symbolizes the mood and the era of his character. I think it's right.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing it did as well was it actually had a character arc for Batman, which is not something we've really ever seen before.
Yeah, like we kind of see
really think of.
Yeah, like we only, I guess, kind of see it across 3 movies with the Nolan trilogy for his character, but not in the film, not in a single film. His is bit.
I don't know if he changes. He doesn't really change throughout the Nolan movies either. He definitely gets better and then leaves.
Yeah.
But I think during this, this was a character who actually they pointed out he really values human life.
Yeah.
He has these versions. I think if you're going to go from an entirely super nerdy perspective, the only thing I would have asked for was I didn't really like the Bruce Wayne as opposed to the Batman.
Oh, so his Bruce Wayne portrayal.
Yeah, I think we forget about that a lot when you watch like the Nolan movies, but Chris Farrell when he's doing Bruce Wayne is really like he gets it in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that.
I do think perhaps I thought this one did actually fit the aesthetic and the theme of the movie, that he's a recluse. And it did a really good job of making sure we didn't have to ask the question, which is what everyone thinks, which is why isn't the billionaire just giving billions to the city?
Yeah.
And they do a really good job of just saying, well, it's completely broken. All right?
Yeah, the system is
the only way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I really like to take that on his character for Bruce Wayne about him not being the typical, playboy philanthropist kind of persona he has in the other movies. So he strikes me as a more of a a scarred person, like an actual orphan might possibly be, that might turn out if they were older, and who's like gone through lot of bad experiences. Maybe I just really like it's refreshing to see a different Bruce Wayne.
I thought it was definitely a different Bruce Wayne. It wasn't one I was necessarily ready for, but
I was.
That aside, yeah, it was fine. Did a good job.
It suited it. Yeah.
Robert Pattinson.
Definitely props to him, man. I think he's a very good actor in general. You know.
Oh, I recommend everything he's in. Bar Twilight. I think he's
bar Twilight. Have you seen
movies?
Have you seen his film? I think it's called Water for Elephants.
Yes. Yeah. Very good movie.
That's a very good movie. Yeah. Really, I think that's very underrated.
I tend to agree. I think that got some good recognition in the year it was out. But between that and like, when I saw him in Tenet a while ago,
Tenet,
I was impressed by that.
Mm-hmm.
I think of what was the other one, The Lighthouse, of course, which I think.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet, but I need to get around to watching that.
It's good. It's definitely a change of pace.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to remember. He plays Salvador Dali in like a biopic. It's a very young role for him.
Yeah,
he's very, very good in it.
I didn't know he did one for Salvador.
Yeah, I think he did that before Twilight, if I remember correctly. So it might be worth hunting that down. The Riot Club is also quite good. That's another one he's in. But yeah, very good, and a really enjoyable Catwoman as well. Catwoman is a character I like a lot, who I've not really seen in a way I like, and this was it pretty much.
I think this is probably the best Catwoman portrayal on screen in a long time, or you could say ever. What do you think?
It's really close to like my favorite version of her, which is from a Batman comic. There is a Batman comic called Year One, and there is a Batman comic called Year Two.
Yeah,
this is very much based off Batman Year Two.
Yeah,
but I really like the Catwoman that's presented in Batman Year One.
Okay.
And Zoe Kravitz's character I thought was close to that, and I liked their playing with Falcone and Maroni. I thought that was fine. Nothing ran against the grain. I wasn't like, that's a new introduction.
Yeah,
that made complete sense to me.
It was a bit hard for me actually keeping up with Maroni's and the Falcones. Like I was like, wait, so this guy's Falcone, Maroni's not in the movie, but he's mentioned, because they're all like Italian, New York, or not New York, Gotham, like mobsters, right? So
I kind of fell into the same trap as well, of getting the wrong one when they first showed him, and I was like, oh, that's right, it's not there.
It's that one, yeah. Yeah.
And I really appreciated what's his name? Shit, hang on, I'm just gonna look at the cast so I make sure I've got their names in front of me. Because Jeffrey Wright, sorry.
Jeffrey Wright. Oh yeah, God, yes, yeah. I agree. He did a very good job. Very good interpretation.
I really like Jeffrey Wright. I think Jeffrey Wright's an incredible actor.
Good voice.
And I think this version of Gordon was very, very grounded, good, and I liked the dynamic him and Batman. Robert Pattinson's Batman had as well.
They synced up really well. What was I going to say about him as well? I like how everyone's kind of like all the other police are like so disgusted by Batman being in like a crime scene or like touching evidence, and Gordon's just there to like just tell him, it's fine, just leave him alone. He knows what he's doing.
They definitely recognized the reality of how fucking weird it would be to have a man in a fully grown Halloween outfit just turn up.
On a crime scene. Like, dude, he may as well be just someone celebrating Halloween,
Some bloke.
Please. Yeah. Who's got
this guy?
Yeah, he's not authorized, qualified for this. Yeah. yeah, a lot. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more little aspects and details I like about the film. Oh, and we have to talk about obviously the Riddler. What did you think?
I thought, oh shit,
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
uh, Paul
Paul
Dano,
Dano.
it's Dano, isn't it? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure how you pronounce it,
Great
but yeah,
casting,
yeah.
great casting. Definitely a version of the
Of the
character that
Riddler,
I really
yeah.
liked, and I had no problem with it.
Yeah, me neither.
Um,
I thought he was just very
that's fine by
thrilling.
me.
Yeah, I was already like, yeah, sucked into his like take on it from the first scene. You know, when he was just like, you know, that really good shot where he's just in the shadows and you just see his like glasses reflecting off the TV in the behind that mayor.
Yeah, I
Really
thought that
well
was
shot.
good.
Yeah, and like,
Um,
and they really emphasized him ripping the duct tape, didn't they? Like he really like puffed out his chest every time he did that, like he's doing some sort of
really went
workout.
hard for the duct tape. Oh,
Yeah,
there was. I thought he was good.
yeah.
I did find that, and this will probably be my only complaint from the film,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, which was in what I would call the finale.
Mm.
You know, aka the sort of assassination attempt slash flooding.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I found the introduction of the followers or the
Oh yeah,
subscribers
yeah.
or the
Subscribers.
radicalists.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
found the radicalists
The Fellowship.
not. Yeah, I didn't find them very. I don't think it wasn't set up for me that
Oh, like maybe
this
it was
person.
unexpected. Yeah.
Yeah, that this person had a following.
Mm.
Now, I realized that if you go back to the funeral earlier in the movie, there were
Yeah,
people outside
with the
who were like,
signs, right? Yeah.
actually, Riddler is the truth,
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
thing.
There were proper
But I
Riddler
didn't get that
supporters.
sense. Yeah, I didn't get that sense throughout the film that there was actually like a divide between the people on top, the white
Mm.
working, the white superiors, and then
Yeah.
the working class who
Mm.
was sort of getting behind
The
an
Riddlers, yeah.
extremist. So
Yeah.
then when we had some followers turn up,
Hmm.
I know it was sort of juxtaposed only a few scenes earlier with like
Yeah.
he's got 500 followers, which I did kind of giggle at. I was like,
Yeah, same.
all right, I get it.
Fair play to him. He's got more followers than me, that's for sure. So can't.
Yeah, well, I was kind of like, oh, right, I'm a bit surprised with that, and
Yeah.
this made me laugh. The person I went to see it with was like, I wish they were really shit, like the people who turned up. Like, she wanted them to look like, the insurrection rioters, just like they were
Yeah.
a bunch of really fat people like, wearing
Hey,
wearing like
are you here? Are
badly
you here for the
fitting.
Riddler's thing too? Yeah, I'm. Did you remember to bring the cling film to wrap around my head and stuff for my mask? Yeah, all that stuff. Oh,
Yeah, those kind of things. It kind
yeah.
of brought me back a bit to. Do you remember this? It's a really good scene, which is quite easy to forget. Right at the beginning of the Dark Knight movie,
Yes, yeah.
there's Batman's got to immediately deal with some people who are copycatting.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was just thinking that as we were talking about the Riddler's followers. Yeah, yeah. The at the beginning with Scarecrow, right?
Yeah, which
Yeah,
I think really was like a super interesting thing that they just addressed and then moved on. I think that was really good at setting the pace and things.
yeah.
So yeah, I didn't think there was that. I think that whole assassination and flooding scene for me was the one that felt a bit jarring. Like
Mm,
that was the bit that was for me a bit weird.
I
I
see.
found the seawall completely unreferenced to. That was the bit where
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, they have a
Oh, they have a
seawall. I
seawall. I
had
didn't
no
know
idea.
that. And
I
yeah,
didn't know that."
yeah, it wasn't even, yeah, I guess even subtly mentioned earlier in the film, like,
There wasn't a news report. There wasn't an idea that the funding had been. They talked about funding the entire way through. They could have
yeah.
talked about like the seawall is in disrepair.
Yeah, yeah, could have, and then that would have made well, unless they're just trying to, create shock factor. But for the sake of it. I don't
Well,
know.
that's kind of what it was, but I didn't
Yeah,
have that justification. And then he was like, "I
yeah,
parked 7 vans around the town," and I was
yeah.
like, "I live in 2022. You can't park 7 unmarked bomb vans around a
For a period
city.
of time
Like
either. Yeah.
one,
You,
one or 2 or 3 or 7 days beforehand. Yeah,
yeah. Surely they would have gotten a ticket or like towed or something by then. Unless
yeah,
they unless
precisely.
unless they strategically did it like a few hours before the assassination. Who knows? Maybe his
Well,
followers.
I think
He must have had his followers do it. I guess I don't know.
Well, that was the thing. It definitely gave the impression that he did those himself. I think you could have made that
Yeah.
a lot more jarring
Clear
by
it.
actually having
Mm.
us see some people who went and did it.
Mm, yeah. Or like don't know, had it on his computer or something.
Have you ever watched Luther?
Luther. Ah, crap.
TV
What's it
series with
about
Idris
again?
Elba.
That's the one. Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen
London
it, but
Finished John.
I know about it. Yeah.
There's a really
What-
good episode where this guy becomes a vigilante. It's not a
Yeah.
superhero universe or anything like that. He just
No,
becomes a
no.
bloke who goes and
Becomes a bloke.
tries to. He's a bloke who goes out on a spree, pretty much,
Mm,
and he hunts down this paedophile who's been released from prison,
mm.
and then strings him up and tells everyone where he is. And it's kind of on Luther to like try and protect the paedophile while
Oh.
everyone, the people are actually like, "No, we're going to kill this guy."
Mm.
And that's a really interesting dynamic of like, you know, Batman really cares about life. He couldn't really let that happen.
Yeah.
But the people who were extremists were actually just people pushed to the edge.
Mm.
And I think I would have tried to see that a bit more.
Yeah.
God, I'm such a whiny. When did I become this person? Honestly,
It comes
I
with
know how to
being
make a film.
it comes yeah. Give you the director's chair, shall we?
Great, yeah, obvious. Bloody hell! What am I like?
Obviously.
Obviously, I thought Andy
Obviously.
Serkis was there. Something that I think he's done in a lot of his films recently. He
Hmm.
just really uninteresting Alfred, I thought.
I mean, he wasn't really in it a lot, I guess. So,
He wasn't. In fact, they had someone else doing the work. They had this lady who just appeared out of nowhere to
oh
do
yeah,
stuff, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's the other one,
to give the phone
Betty."
call, right? Yeah,
The phone call.
that's the
Yeah, I
one.
found that a
Yeah,
very strange addition.
yeah. And what was I going to say? I think was an interesting point was the fact that he, when he realized that his parents were like doing some dirty stuff to cover their names for his dad running for mayor and his wife being ill and stuff. I thought that was quite a good plot device, would you say, to question like Batman's like motivation for being
Righteousness.
Batman. Yeah, and I like the part where he kind of just sank and was like, shit, I've been defending my parents this whole time, or being the Batman for my parents all this time, and then only to find out that they were also
They're part of
as
this.
part of it as well. Yeah, I thought that was quite a strong
I
moment
think
that
that's
happened.
really good.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
we've
that's
ever.
very telling
Yeah.
of the times as well.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I actually would say we have seen that. There's in when they sort of rebooted, when they did the New 52, the first one was called the Court of Owls,
Oh
which
yes,
is
Court of Owls.
definitely
Yeah.
inspired by.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
It's
could see
very
it.
much to do with sort of the politics and the scandals surrounding his parents,
Mm-hmm.
but also in Joker from 3-4 years ago.
Oh, what the
They
comic? The comic one.
defined no, yeah, no, the movie, Joker.
Oh, sorry. Just joke.
Phoenix.
Joaquin. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They pointed out that Thomas Wayne is not a nice guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah, didn't help.
It's
Yeah.
very much, it's very much in line with just, we now live in a society where actually, no, if anyone's a billionaire, there is no way we believe that they're a good person.
Exactly. Like it doesn't guarantee they're going to help or.
Yeah, like, well, no, it's like, no, actively, I think if you are a billionaire, you are a problem. Like, there is no, there is no part of me that thinks like he's the son of a billionaire. He's here to fix it.
No, I mean they're not. Yeah, it's like it's very accurate to our world right now. Where they're not always going to help. They're always going to.
I did think this. You know what? Overall, I thought this film was a good modernization.
Yeah. From the Nolans,
the Batman we got, the crimes that he was dealing with, political upheaval, poverty, the way there was just. I mean, mobile phones were very present in these movies. I think it's always interesting when I see you just have mobile phones present because I think people writing films hate them.
Yeah,
so just like, yep.
People have. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that too. Like, every time someone had a smartphone, I was like, shit, this is meant to be modern.
This is now.
This is present times, not like most. I think most Batman or like early Batman interpretations are like based in the 90s or something.
Well, they kind of Gotham has this design which is was created by Tim Burton. Yeah. And ever since then they've been like, this is what it is. And I actually thought that this film, they did one of the best depictions of that ever. They were like, okay, this place is dark. And I think I don't think any of it's in the day except
the funeral, but that was like even just briefly outside, wasn't it?
Yeah. They were just like, everything's at night and everything is hell and it looks crap and all the politics are broken. So everybody, like, it's what you expect from Gotham.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And, I think that's really important to justifying Catwoman's point of view, which is just like, it is broken.
Yeah, there's no point. Yeah, just give up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It almost had almost the aesthetic of Gotham almost... I feel like I could see they borrowed some aspects from the Michael Keaton era. Could you tell? The colors.
The Michael Keaton one is the definition of Batman.
Yeah,
I
isn't
think,
it? Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't know about this, but Tim Burton had actually never read a Batman comic before he did those.
Really? He just
winged it and was like, I think it looks like this.
Let's do that.
Literally ever since then, if you then look at like the second biggest inspiration, which is Batman the Animated Series, they just went, okay, it looks like this now. It's this weird, unspecific Art Nouveau,
poorly
gothic, poorly lit, full of crime, hellhole.
Yeah, wet. It was always wet as well.
It's wet, always wet.
Always. Oh yeah, I loved it though. I just really appreciated it.
Really enjoyed it. If you want to get a very different flavor, I highly recommend trying to hunt down Peacemaker on HBO.
Oh, Peacemaker!
I've just watched all of it. I really
did you enjoy it? Okay,
it's a dumb, silly,
like
good
TV show. Okay. Okay, I know John Cena. I hear good things about John Cena in Peacemaker. Actually, it's not really my flavor, but yeah,
when people say like a celebrity gets someone to go and watch a movie, I don't think I would have really watched The Suicide Squad if it weren't for John Cena. Someone I don't really know like a huge amount about, but everything I've ever seen him in, I kind of like.
Yeah, I did like him in Suicide Squad, but. However,
he's good, and he goes 200% in this. It's so
in
good.
The show. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. But yeah, on Suicide Squad, the latest one, I actually didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Like from the hype of what everyone's saying. I
thought it was
fine.
I went to see it. I went to see it in a bad mood. Sorry, go on. You go.
Oh no, that was it. I just think it was fine. Like most of my friends or people, even people you know as well, all saying, it's like amazing, it's super funny, and like it's just great. But I just didn't think it was that level of a good film. I just thought it was a fine film. Like I laughed, I was entertained, and there's just some aesthetic choices I just didn't really, agree with or didn't get a kick out of it as most people did, I guess. I was like, and I was watching, I was like thinking, God, is something wrong with me, or is it just not my Cup of tea.
I understand. I think it's maybe, I try not to like every superhero movie I see because I feel
Yeah,
a bit
me
basic
neither.
sometimes. I definitely was watching this and I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think again, not saying I do this all the time, but I also remember distinctly being in a bad mood when I went to go and see that film.
Mm.
I think really marred my experience watching it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I didn't think it was all that.
Yeah.
I thought they did
Not
some
not
really
as not as good
exciting.
as yeah, not as good as what the reviews and what people were saying. I don't think.
I think it was just it was a very, very good marketing campaign, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe it's because it's like people are feeling justified for the first Suicide Squad. Maybe that's what
That
it
might be it. I'm
is.
amazed. I'm amazed they managed to get away with the second one. They were like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
yeah.
watch me fix this." I think that's just the power of James Gunn,
Yeah.
isn't it? Really.
And that too, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's his best work.
Um,
I still prefer, I'd definitely watch Guardians over the Suicide Squad
oh yeah. Oh
any
yeah.
day. Yeah, like this, I wouldn't even, yeah, like if it was on TV, I wouldn't watch it or, I
Well,
wouldn't
that's
choose
why
to.
I go say watch Peacemaker because that's
Yeah,
him doing a TV series
is,
and
yeah.
it's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. How'd you even watch it? How'd you get the HBO?
I torrented it because
Oh,
yeah, you
okay.
can't get it anywhere here. I haven't
Yeah.
torrented something for years, so I was literally trying to remember how to do it.
Yeah, yeah. The old school ways, the old ways.
Well, I doubled down this time. I was really like bookmarking places to be like, I might be back here soon for something
So let's
else.
save this. Save
But
for later. Yeah.
yeah, you'll enjoy it. And cracking soundtrack as well. And it genuinely
Mm.
had some bits in it that made me laugh out loud.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice one. Okay, maybe I'll
Do you
give it a
just
go
watch
then.
do you just watch the old Kenobi trailer, my friend?
I did. Oh, baby.
Very.
It's
I was
spicy.
very excited for it.
Yeah, I was actually very surprised they even used Duel of the Fates in the trailer.
Mate, they didn't hold back, did they? They were just like,
Yeah,
this
they
is
just
it.
rolled it back.
I was like, fine by me.
I
I got
was,
no problem there.
mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think
Hmm.
they've dished out the Duel of the Fates in any Star Wars content in a long time. Or am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I can't think of it
Like
being
none,
used in any
yeah,
other film.
none of the TV shows, none of the films,
I
not
don't
even
think
not
they
the
have.
Mandalorian.
I think they've reworked it for like the last series of the Clone Wars, like the
Oh,
Ahsoka
have
versus
they?
Maul fight.
Was that Duel of the
But
Fates, or maybe like
it was
a
no,
little hint
it was
of it?
reworked, I think.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, there
okay,
was
yeah,
hints
yeah.
of it.
Like dun 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 or something, just like a little snippet.
Go on, Eng. Rework Duel of the
Dun,
Fates
dun,
right now,
dun,
please.
dun, 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 dun.
No, but it's gotta be different.
Ah.
Gotta be different.
Oh, it's gonna be different. Oh.
Yeah,
Dun,
reworking
dun,
it. I need you to
dun, dun,
rework
dun,
it.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Ba-dum, bum, bum, dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum,
All
bum,
right.
bum. Sorry, that was my rendition.
No,
Thank
I
you
was
very much.
100. I was 100. I was all the way here. I like this section of the live stream.
Yeah,
Uh,
thank you, thank you.
Eng makes Eng
Aang
creates
makes
knockoff.
Duel of Fates
Um,
remix.
I would just want to hear you doing all these knockoff ones. Can you do copyright free Harry Potter, please?
Harry Potter. Okay. Ooh, Harry Potter. How can I go with this?
But copyright free, please. Yeah.
Oh, of course, of course. How's the Harry Potter thing go? Dun, dun,
So it
dun,
usually
dun,
goes.
dun, 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 dun. Okay, how about
Yeah, that one. They need that, but
dun, 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 dun.
oh, he fixed it. Yeah, for it.
I was channeling my inner Usher there, I think.
We definitely went back into Star Wars then.
Oh, did I?
We're
Oh,
back
shit. Maybe I did. Oops. Speaking of Star Wars, the theme is you can't deny that it sounds like Vader's theme. Like, it's just literally missing one note of Vader's theme in Batman.
Yeah, the thing that I was excited to see in this was, we kind of had loads of speculations about Kenobi stuff,
Yeah.
but we really didn't know what it was going to be showing. And when they sort of said the Inquisitors are going to be what it's all about, I was like, okay, that makes sense. That's good. Because actually, in my head, you're quite limited in what you can do.
Yeah. In terms of just characters and who you're going to... Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, yeah.
So I found the Inquisitor stuff, and not just them being there, but the idea that the show is about them hunting Jedi.
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 Yeah,
I found
Jedi.
that actually very exciting, and I was like, yes, okay, this is fine by me.
It's good, yeah. I'm happy with that, and also obviously, the fact that they're setting up Obi-Wan having another swing at Darth Vader again.
I don't understand how that. I can't see them doing that. I don't think that's going to happen. It doesn't. It wouldn't make sense, would it?
It wouldn't. But at the same time, I want it to happen.
I mean, I do as
Either
well.
way,
I'm sure there'll be some version.
Yeah, there must be.
Or maybe
it's going to be. Or it's going to be. Who knows? What if it's like a flashback of Mustafa or something, and like offcuts of it, or a
Well, I know they brought back Hayden Christensen for this, and to be honest, I know that.
But which part?
Lucas, yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, Lucasfilm, brought back Mark Hamill for something that he was not needed for, as far as I was concerned.
That's true.
The Mandalorian.
Yeah. No, and no one saw that coming either. So.
No, but it was quite interesting. In the last series of The Mandalorian, we had actually the Book of Boba Fett. I assume you finished it.
So I like how you named it Mandalorian, not Boba Fett.
It definitely is. Those are the best episodes.
Yeah, those are the best episodes.
The other show in the middle of it.
Yeah, but I do love the little moments of like a bantha. You ride it like a bantha.
When I didn't realize this till someone pointed it out afterwards, but the two Luke episodes, of course, the credits just say Mark Hamill, and he's completely uninvolved in it, which I thought was really interesting.
Interesting. And so they didn't even credit the body double.
No, they did it in the after credits, but they did say that Mark Hamill was in this episode. But he wasn't at all present in any way.
It was just his voice. Or was he not even? Was it even his voice? Like an AI, deep, like an AI, like a voice deep fake, isn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of a new invention for them as well, which I thought was really. They were like, also, we've got this voice thing happening.
Yeah, I thought they actually used his voice, but they just kind of like used that modulator to make him sound younger.
No, apparently it was entirely AI, and I kind of feel it. I noticed that the same way that I thought they nailed the look this time around. They really
it looks way better.
Out how to do this properly.
Yeah, they've had that
way better.
Yeah, they had like a year and a bit.
Out of sync for me was the voice, and it's a combo of two things. Matching lips is the hardest thing to do in 3D animation.
Definitely, yeah.
Especially deep faking.
Yeah. It was very evident.
They used this modulator, and I think I could tell.
Yeah, I can hear it.
It doesn't seem right. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna grab a beer.
All right, I'll do the same.
Yeah. Cool. Be back in
Empty stream for the viewers.
Empty stream for a bit. Whoop, whoop. I am back.
Oh, good timing.
Good time. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Did you just sat down as well?
Literally same moment.
Literally, mate.
Literally.
You and me.
Mate.
2 and 6. Mate.
Mate.
Matey. I've got a good old Beavertown to drink
Oh,
tonight.
have you? You gone fancy?
Mm-hmm.
Drinking from the house reserves. I've got to say,
The house beer, yeah.
house beer. We've got loads of booze left over from like my housemate's birthday, like a couple of weeks ago.
Loaded.
Oh, and we
with booze.
have a viewer.
Do we? Oh, hello.
Yeah, the most exciting part.
You did.
Just the bit where we were both gone.
We were both gone and we just sat down with a beer.
Just get to watch me standing around, sorting out my shirts and being lardy.
Well, welcome, viewer, whoever's watching. Cheers to you for joining.
Dang, are you doing any exercise at the moment? Yeah.
Oh, mate, I've been super lazy.
Fucking hell, bro.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're just built like a string bean.
I'm
gonna wide out a bit.
You know what? I'm happy to wide out anytime. But I am just kind of taking advantage of it. But yeah, just being really lazy. Not gonna lie. But every now and then I'll try and, if I can, I'll go maybe play tennis with Christina or something. Oh, are you on mute or hold on? Your voice just cut out. Or is it just me? Hello? Oh dear, is it you? Hello? Can you hear me though? Yeah, you can hear me. Oh, okay. Cool. One sec. Let me check my settings quickly. Say something. Oh, hello. Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh, you can.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Good. That's just
Go
being
on.
quiet, obviously. That's the problem.
You were the night. I am the shadows.
Oops, I'm quiet now.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, so you're not doing any exercise at the moment, mate?
No. Pretty much.
Come on, buddy. You're gonna lose out on that stuff.
I know.
Get that black belt back.
Yeah. It's alright. I dream of it at night, and I think about it in the shower. I'm doing the moves in my head.
You got a whole flat to yourself, mate. You need to get a piece of kit in there.
Yeah. Maybe I do. Yeah. You need to come over and we can do a few rounds, a few reps.
I'll just I reckon I've got the edge on you now.
You've overtaken the master now, have you?
Yeah, not in Taekwondo. I reckon I could just lay you out. Just
in general. Ooh, is that a challenge?
Challenge. I'm meant to be going back to karate next week. See how that goes.
Karate. Okay.
Batman stuff as well. Type of karate called Kyokushin. I think I've mentioned it to you before.
Yeah, I think you have. Yeah.
It's a Korean brand of karate.
And, Kyokushin.
It's hard man stuff. It's full contact stuff.
Head as well.
So they've got these really great sparring rules, which are pretty impressive. So first things first, they're pretty much about full contact sparring. So after black belt, full contact. And the rules are, and I really like these. So you can punch any of the upper body, and you can also attack the inside and outside thighs.
Oh, okay. In and outside thighs. Okay. I was trying to picture it.
The only thing you can't do is you can't punch the head.
But you can kick the head.
You can kick the head.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it results in these really fucking bonkers Street Fighter finisher-esque kicks, where they'll do like a whole what's called a wheel kick.
Yeah.
Pretty much when you bring your whole weight onto your back kick and just do like a somersault. So you like just smack him in the head with your heel as hard as you can. And hope to try and just get a knockout.
Yeah. So like take them down as soon as possible. Is that like the tactic?
The idea was actually the bloke who invented it, Mitsuo Mayo Osamama, was really worth looking up because he is one of those bonkers blokes. In fact, there's a fairly successful manga, anime, and just a movie based on him.
Oh, right. A whole biopic already.
He did a lot of karate in Korea when he was growing up, and then Japan invaded Korea.
Yeah.
And so he had to go over to Japan, where just like he was just bullied all the time. So then he went into the woods for about a year and just like trained himself, and then came back and just beat the shite out of everybody.
Oh my god. Screw you and your karate.
It was literally that. He was just like, right, I'm going to go and just learn how to absolutely deck everybody. And then he just went around Japan, like knocking out every karate master.
Like just taking karate and just like doing the stuff karate didn't do and just, exposed it.
It's a big belief in actually hitting, which you don't get in a lot of, in a lot of white pajama martial arts.
In what hitting, sorry?
It's the concept of actually like hitting to, do the objective of martial arts, which is actually getting people on the ground.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It's the same in the Malaysian martial art. Have you heard of it? Silat.
Silat, yeah. Silat's pretty the same kind of deal.
Pretty gruesome, and pretty It's basically the main objective. Get them down, for whatever means, as soon as possible. It's like they only target the heart.
There's one really near me. I had no idea.
Oh, really? What, a Silat school?
Fuck karate. I'm going to Silat school. Where's that? That's not far from me. SBL. Yeah, I'm going there.
There you go.
Where with this?
Maybe I'll join you.
Yeah, let's go get on that.
Let's go get on it. Let's go get on it.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. I miss all this martial arts malarkey.
I know.
I really do.
It was great. Always good times. Yeah.
Yeah, when the review's from, is it still open? I tried to get to another.
Yeah, is it still running?
I was like, last time I tried to go to one, they were like, "Yeah, I've not been open for like 3 years now." Like, okay, fair.
Yeah, like sorry, buddy. Sorry, I asked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of martial arts, what did you think of the other combat in the Batman, Batman?
I did like it. I thought it was good. It's definitely now. I'm always picky when it comes to how fight scenes happen.
I mean, both of us, people like both of us will always see it from a martial arts point of view, won't we?
Yeah, and also someone who's... Have you watched all that Corridor Crew stuff that I sent you at all? I can't remember if I even sent it.
Oh, did you send me? I don't think you did, no.
Oh, sorry, I'll pass it along. You're gonna love it. Like, it's so watchable.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Corridor Crew, and they're these guys, they're VFX artists.
Oh.
And they sit down and go through like a film or a shot, and they're like, oh, how did this work?
Yeah, they analyze it.
They do these ones with stuntmen as well, where they're like, okay, stuntmen figure out how this works. And it definitely makes you like more aware of like, okay, what's hard, because it's not always the stuff you're thinking of.
That's true. Yeah. Did they ever explain the Kylo Ren lightsaber going into the ground?
Oh, they shit on it all the time.
Oh, do they?
I despise that scene, and they are like, yeah, this is bad, and I'm gonna break down why. This is really.
Yeah, send it to me, man. Yeah, I want to take a look at that actually.
I'll send you those guys. They're really good, and they have some proper people on there, like a guy who was like Black Panther.
Okay.
Like Marvel stunt doubles, loads of other bits and pieces.
That sounds interesting.
Ray Parkon for one, if I remember correctly.
What was that say? You kind of cut off a bit.
Oh, yeah, I think they get Ray Parkon for one.
Oh, Ray Park. Nice. Man, I should do.
I think there might be something that they're trying to get on. Let me see if I can find it.
Man, I should try and get myself to be a stunt double one day.
Yeah, you fancy that, do you?
Definitely.
It's a young man's game, mate.
Yeah.
Young man's game.
So now's the time, isn't it?
Precisely. Oh no, they haven't got Ray Parker yet. I reckon that's someone that must be.
For context for viewers. Oh, sorry, go on.
I showed that to my sister, and she was like, "Mate, I need to learn how to do this now."
Just for context for viewers watching, we're not just saying we're martial artists trying to show off and trying to sound hard and when we're actually not. But so Mallory, you're what belt in karate are you?
I am first Q, but I have 2 separate first Qs, which is one short of black and a third Q as well.
There we go. Nice. And I am and I am a second dan black belt in taekwondo. So we're not just saying, oh yeah, we know everything from martial arts perspective. We're not pretending to be martial art expert, or not say an expert, but like experience. just for context. People might be thinking, who are these guys saying? Knowing who do they know? What do they know about martial arts?
we can spew our opinions. It's the internet. If Joe Rogan can do it, that guy's got very little opinion as far as I'm concerned. And we can...
yeah, exactly. Who's to stop us?
No one's to stop us.
Yeah.
The action, good.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Really, really good.
Highly rated. Yeah.
I like when he absolutely pounded that child at the beginning for no reason.
Yeah.
I that a lot.
And then towards the end, when he was like killing, or like not killing. Sorry, Batman doesn't kill. Punching the shit out of that. Beating up that Riddler follower. Hey, what was that thing he injected in himself? Do you know what that would be?
I found that really interesting.
Yeah.
It's not the script. They're just like, okay, injects himself from a drug. But there's a really underrated Batman comic called Venom.
Oh, it's called Venom. Okay.
Venom. Well, Bane.
Bane, yeah.
You're familiar with. In the comics, he sort of injects himself with this chemical that makes him makes him ultra strong, ultra big.
Like in a short rush, yeah.
Yeah, and depending on which depictions you see of him, either it does literally make him Hulk,
physically big,
okay, like it actually makes him bigger, or it's just like a huge adrenaline bust.
Rush,
so,
okay.
In the film, it definitely gave the impression that was just some adrenaline.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was wondering if that was like an Easter egg of something hinting at a comic
I think it was because the vial was very specifically green, which is always what Venom is.
I see. I
think that was a very specific Bane Easter
reference.
Egg.
Yeah.
Reference.
Nice. Yeah. That's really cool.
I thought that was really cool. I thought that was cool. I was like, yeah, that is something that makes sense.
Yeah. And something he would have, we
didn't get an enormous array of gadgets in this movie.
No, not too much. They only showed off his basic ones. Obviously, his grappling gun and his glider suit, which was new, which was new, but still the same gadget essentially.
But I think this is year 2, so that was kind of what I was expecting.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. When it's just bare, Batman gadgets.
He's figuring it out. I mean, if you look at sort of images from Batman Year 1, a lot of his stuff is homemade and it breaks a lot.
It doesn't work out.
Building.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And even his Batmobile is in this one is not polished. It's very, very exposed, but really good. Really good. Loved it.
I did like Batmobile. I thought that was very good.
Yeah. I actually found that chase scene better than the Fast and Furious movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Mate, I've never got the Fast and Furious hype, I'm afraid. So it's lost on me, that is.
Obviously it kind of lost its flair and charm from the first first 4 films, you would say. It really deviated since Fast 4, 5, whatever. But 1 or 2 is really good.
I'm more interested in the ones with Wayne. I think they often consider before Dwayne and after Dwayne because that's when it does the bonkers.
Yeah, the bonkers.
I think I'm more interested in the Dwayne ones because
Really?
I watched one. But that was, I think one's really boring. Like, I
Oh,
don't
really?
find
I
it
loved
very
it. Oh, that's fair enough. It's probably because when I was growing up, I really loved racing games like Need for Speed, so it just had that Need for Speed vibe.
It looks exact. I mean, it is like
Yeah,
I'm confident Need for Speed was going to be Fast and Furious the game. Like I'm
yeah,
convinced those
they
were
were.
related.
Yeah,
Fast and Furious is just a direct knockoff of Point Blank.
a point blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
the exact same premise.
Mm.
I like the action. The only bit that would have me like going, oh, was something that they do a lot,
Mm.
which is Batman's bulletproof now.
Oh yeah, like he's fully bulletproof, isn't he?
Fully bulletproof. He ate
Yeah.
a lot of bullets in this
Yeah.
film.
I think he even took
Like,
I think he even took an RPG to the chest or something at one point.
he took a shotgun to the chest.
Oh, sorry, shotgun, not RPG. Shotgun, that's it. Yeah.
RPG, I would be impressed.
Yeah, I'll be very yeah, that'd be very questionable, but sorry, go on.
He took a shotgun to the chest, and that really annoyed me personally. But also, when he wiped out from the wingsuit, which was a bit. I watched it with Mary Claire, and we both literally went, "Ooh," because it was such a good wipeout. Like, it was such a like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah,
bang.
like ooh.
There was no recovery time in it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he was back up, and that was something I really liked about the Christopher Nolan films.
Mm-hmm.
Was there's quite a lot of scenes, and you'll remember them now, where he's in bed, or like waking up, and he's just like
bruised and like yeah, exactly. That's definitely one aspect I liked about those films too. Like, when he gets bitten by the dog at the beginning of Dark Knight, and he's like stitching it up.
Yeah. That kind of thing. And there's if he got shot by a shotgun, he'd probably be horrendously injured, I guess.
Yeah, I would have thought he might have been like concussed, or like not concussed, but like what's the word when your heart stops? But you know what I mean, like
heart stops.
Heart stops. Yeah, like is that concussed? No, concussed is when you hit your head, isn't it? Oh,
concussed would be a right thing. You can get concussion from quite a few things. I got it.
Yeah, true.
I gave myself concussion once from the leg press machine. So don't do that, kid.
No, don't do that, man. We've got Duck of Glory in the chat saying Batman worth the money. Definitely, mate. Definitely.
I'd say so.
Duck of Glory is a good friend of mine from Malaysia, by the way. Another one.
Oh, Duck of Glory is also sick.
Yeah. Not wormy soft condom. Do you remember soft condom?
Wormy condoms equally
fun. Yeah. Speaking of, I haven't seen soft condom on the chat in a while, but yeah, Doug Gloy, welcome to the chat. Good to see.
He doesn't like it now. You're 40 or whatever it is. You're a big influencer now.
Not
all about your fans.
All about
the OGs. The fame's got to your head, obviously.
Obviously, me buying Beavertown beer. Doing these streams, talking about Batman.
Lamborghinis and NFTs.
NFTs. Oh my gosh. An Engwa NFT, could you imagine?
Hey mate, you should do it. Never know the success you might have.
True, you never know.
Actually, shit, you're exactly the person I need.
Do I? Am I? What is it?
I don't want to say it here in case anyone else gets it. You're watching 3 people. Okay.
Yeah.
Duck of Glory. If you steal this, these. So on this.
It's on record.
Yeah, and NFTs only. I mean, I'm not an NFT guy in any way, but they only work if it's like a moment of interest. I would argue that your Spider-Man leak is a moment of interest.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you probably get.
Okay, fair enough. So what? Like sell my Spider-Man images.
Just find the leaked image. I reckon you could probably create a great series out of themed bad leaks.
Yeah,
that would be quite a fun series.
Yeah. Like a bad superhero franchise leaks or something. Dr. Glory says, "Shed on the public forum, bring me to court." I remember that when it happened. Yeah, do you remember Dr. Glory? Yeah, it was going crazy. I was literally in Malaysia when it happened as well. I was on the trip with my family, and I just remember I was in the back seat of the car, just like looking out the window. All of a sudden, I get this Instagram text from Joe, if you remember him, saying, "Eng, you have just blown up."
Yeah.
Fucking hell! I was like, okay.
You could have done this channel then, mate. You could have surfed off that fame.
If only I started a channel then, I probably could have been ahead of the NFT game. Who knows? Man, if only.
Going to rain to rain 2 on the YouTube.
What's that? Sorry.
Some rain on the YouTube says.
Right.
And rain we started at 10, and mate, it was probably not worth turning up, to be honest. A lot of waffle from two moderately opinionated blokes.
Yeah, moderately. Man, yeah. I look back at it and on the Spider-Man thing. So obviously DeviantArt, right?
Yeah, very well.
Of course.
I can't talk about this. They were one of my clients at my last employer.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Which I thought was funny, full circle, because I was like, this is where I started.
Yeah.
And now I advise.
So what was I going with this? So DeviantArt. So I had my profile of DeviantArt, and I posted the pictures of obviously my Spider-Man shots, and the one that got leaked, the one someone took from in the comment section. People are like, "Oh, was this the leaked Spider-Man thing?" And then I was like, "Yep, that was me." And
that's pretty.
Yeah, it was just funny. And then I found like this article of the leaked thing, and I also a YouTube comment, one of the other. I basically said in the comments, "Oh yeah, that was me, guys. Here's the link to my DeviantArt," and no one gave it a fuck. No one said anything. No one liked it. No one replied to it. I need to like find it or something and maybe share it with you. But yeah, like
I like that.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll just be this unsung leaked hero. Fuck it. I don't need the fame.
God, I don't want to take away from this, but I'm just on DeviantArt now.
Mm-hmm.
This place is trash.
Changed. Yeah, it is so not the same as it once was.
It's definitely. I mean, it was never great, but like
no.
How much did it sell for again?
Oh, I can't remember, to be honest. Let me see if my profile comes up. Oh yeah, my profile comes up. I can't even remember my login, so I just typed in my name. Oh, there we go. I found it. So yeah, I got a comment here that says, "Awesome cosplay." Also, this was the image from the leak, right? Okay, maybe I didn't reply this comment, but I definitely replied on an article, I guess. But if you see the image, it's got 6,000 views. Let me send it to you.
I'm gonna try navigate to it.
Okay.
Spider-Man cosplay. Oh, why did I type that in?
Oh, that's too broad, man. Too vague.
Seb, you're not winning. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, I just put.
I'm gonna go all the way through DeviantArt until I find your one.
Yeah, okay, go on then.
I'll tell you what I am excited for.
Oh,
the
what
next,
is it?
Animated Spider-Man movie. The next Into the Multiverse.
Spider-Verse. Yes. That looks amazing as well. And another universe movie, Doctor Strange. What do you think?
You know what? I really like the bonkers shit that comes with like WandaVision.
Yeah.
I liked how they handled it in Spider-Man, the last one. And I think that the Spider-Verse is an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Weirdly, when Doctor Strange, which is one of my least favorite Marvel movies, really, when it first came out, my kind of criticism was like, there's not enough weird magic in this, and it sounds like they might be doubling down on that. Like, right, you're going to see some weird stuff now.
Yeah,
so,
finally it's happening.
100%
Yeah, like even that in the trailer, there's like a version of Doctor Strange. I don't know if that's actually him or if he's seeing another version of himself. Of him with like the multiple arms, and like he's got like this like demented face. Like that was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird shit.
I think that's weird. Yeah, it's weird shit. I mean, did you watch What If?
Sorry, go on.
Do you watch the Marvel What Ifs?
Only the first 3, I think. I think the latest one I seen was Black Panther being Star-Lord. Is that right?
It's like number 2 or something, isn't it?
Was that 2? Oh, I thought that was 3. Or maybe it is just 2. Sorry.
Worth jumping ahead to the Doctor Strange one, because I think that will be relevant.
Oh yeah, is it like Doctor Strange Supreme or something that they?
Yeah, pretty much that one. So I'm confident that in the film it will be the same one you see in the What If. God, sorry, I've been getting Spider-Man cosplay for like 20.
How long now?
It's just boobs. Like
it's just boobs.
Exclusively boobs.
Oh,
let me tell you all the pictures I'm going to look at left to right.
That's Steven Todd for you, mate.
With boobs. Star Girl with boobs.
My God.
Spider-Gwen cosplay boobs. A bloke. Sorry, some actually quite good Spider-Man cosplays. I've obviously said this on the wrong screen. Girl in Spider-Man top. Ass. Girl in Spider-Man top. Boobs. Girl in Spider-Man top. Boob. Oh, Lord. Help. Sorry, where did you post your thing?
Oh, on Discord, on the general chat.
General chat, okay.
Yeah, or I can send it to you directly if you want.
I got it.
There you go.
I know. I vaguely know how to use Discord.
Vaguely.
I got 12 favorites.
Yeah.
Man, whoever did that fake really dug deep.
Really did, yeah. But if you look at the fake one, he altered it a bit.
Yeah, I remember he added Iron Man in the background, didn't he?
Yeah, Iron Man, and kind of colored my sleeves a bit, I think. Like my sleeves are all, well, the whole top is a red jumper, fully red. But he added like a black.
That makes me have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Like, about what that person does. Also, I don't know, is that the same person who made the article? Man.
No idea.
The interesting depths of the internet. I want to know more.
Precisely.
You should have shared this with me, mate. Found your deviant art now. There's no worse place to be.
I used to post a lot of my, I think, sixth form work on it.
That Spider-Man cosplay, I think, is pretty good. Like, you've definitely got it. Is it original? Like, is it you or is it?
It's me. Yeah, it's me in it. Yeah.
I mean, it's an interpretation, isn't it? It's not like a comic book accurate one.
No, it's actually based off a fan art version, but with my own spin on it. Yeah, you might have seen it actually. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Spider-Man cosplay concept art or something. But yeah, it's basically based off, like, you know, a more grounded, homemade Spider-Man suit, like his first suit. Like he wouldn't, like a more with a more realistic approach, because like I can't believe Spider-Man would be able to sew or knit a full human sized suit. So yeah, these like concepts are like based off like, what would he have in his wardrobe? Oh, a hoodie, or like some track pants and sports shoes, and what do you call it, guards, like when you do roller skating, like your elbow guards, your shin guards, or knee pads.
Yeah, well, I think that really shows. I think it looks really, really good. I'm trying to find a really well-renowned Spider-Man fan movie.
Oh, fan movie. Okay.
They kind of go down the same route. The only thing is that they were like, yeah, what would he be able to do? And they're like, he'd probably be able to knit. So they make like the Spider-Man suit like a huge knitted thing.
Oh, okay.
And I am like, okay, you're not far off, but I think it's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely is. It's definitely something.
Definitely something. Man, why is it so hard to find this thing? I feel like when I was doing it, I could find this image so quickly. Now I can barely find it.
I need to close even art, man.
You get lost.
Yeah, I've been. By the way, it's sold for $36 million to Wix in 2017.
36. Wow, that's a lot.
I find that so hard to believe.
Jesus Christ!
Incredible.
DeviantArt, 36 mil.
36 mil. That's like the home of Sonic the Hedgehog porn is not worth 68.
There we go. I've showed the image on the chat. That's the one I've based it off on.
Good. Bloody well done, mate.
Thank you. So
when's your next Comic-Con? What are you doing next?
The next Comic-Con is in May, end of May, but I don't actually know what to cosplay as. I'm a bit lost. Or I think I have spoke of James. Do you remember James?
Yeah.
We were thinking
James,
we could
who?
James B.
Okay, yep.
We were thinking of both going together as Spider-Man, because he recently got double Spider, and then we can do the whole pointy meme.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Job well done.
Yeah. So yeah, but I don't know. It could change. But yeah, that is the inspiration.
I've never been to a con.
Well, let's go then.
Not been to one con.
Not even a one con.
Not a singular con.
Disappointed. You call yourself a nerd.
Yeah, all kinds of nerds, man. I don't know. If I was to go to one, I would like to dress up, I think.
Yeah. What would you dress up as your cat outfit? Your cat man?
No, Catman is for Halloween and my personal
Halloween only.
time.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
No, I'd go. Maybe I would go as Catman, but actually go hard and like just try and do a gender swap to Catwoman. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm just Catwoman. You know, yeah, gender swap. What are you talking? Yeah, what are you looking at? Appreciate the booty.
Oh yeah, Duck of Glory knows about
Supreme Strange. Yeah, there we go. That's the right term, obviously.
He's on it, man. Yeah, I think it's worth
like a bonnet
for that. So he knows what's good.
He
knows what's good in the hood.
He does.
And
there's another thing I wanted to talk about. Batman. Kind of lost track when we were talking about Spider-Man. Sorry about that.
The action stuff, was it characters?
I think it was. I hate the feeling when you think of something you forget, but yeah, just a really good time basically. Duck of Glory. Have you seen it yet, or I guess that's why you asked about whether it's worth seeing. But if you haven't, go watch it. I think you'll like it. Yeah, but other than that,
He gets shot a lot. I've just been thinking about it. He does get shot a lot.
Oh, that's what we were talking. Yeah. I think that's what I was thinking about. So yeah, armor. Yes, that is one criticism I have. Yeah, he does get shot almost too much to the point where you kind of almost think, surely it can't be that. He can't be that tough. Or
I mean, they do like it. It does look like it's gonna take it. Well, that's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, I remember I think it's Batman versus Superman again, which is one that I was literally praising earlier. Not a film I like, just that one scene.
Yeah.
There was a bit where he receives a gun to the direct back of his head.
Yeah, that's it.
Like it verifies the idea that like the cowl is
it's also
like,
bulletproof.
Yeah, it can take a bullet at range.
Dark of Glory says seems like they don't shoot his face from the trailer. By the way, have you seen the movie? Oh yeah, are you okay with spoilers or no spoilers? You don't want to say too much.
Oh yeah, this is very spoiler heavy.
This is a spoiler heavy, as you can see from the title. Yeah.
We have other shows we can talk about.
Yeah, if you want, we can talk about Kenobi again.
Talk about other Batmans.
We don't want
to spoil it for you, Duck of Glory.
Yeah. Oh, he says go for it.
We'll add bits into it. Bits, so you don't know which ones are true or not.
Batman kisses the penguin.
Actually, yeah, I mean, yeah,
that was a really hot scene.
I like the way Catwoman drinks milk. That was my favorite. That was probably one of my favorite bits, to be honest with you.
Of course it is. I was actually very impressed by Colin Farrell being the Penguin, actually, now that I mentioned it.
I could not believe that was him. I thought that was insane. And I was reading just now, apparently they have confirmed a spin-off, something based on that alone.
Penguin?
Yeah, literally Colin Farrell as the Penguin. They're like, we're going to do a spin-off.
Oh my god.
And they've literally, you know how DC's been trying to do like an expanded universe for years? The success of this film, they've literally just greenlit two things. They were like, we're going to do a Penguin thing and maybe a Catwoman. No, it's a Jim Gordon thing.
Jim Gordon. Okay.
All you needed was one good film.
I know. Wow. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, having these spin-offs. Dark of Glory says too many Batman origin movies.
To be fair, this one doesn't really do it, which I think...
No, it's not an origin film, no. That's for sure.
No, but I think they're good at that. I think maybe Hollywood's wised up to it now. You know, they don't show Spider-Man became Spider-Man. They don't
I was
show
going to
how...
say, They just assume everyone knows now, surely by now.
Precisely. They were like, surely you get it by now.
Yeah, because even in Batman v Superman, when we first see Batfleck's Batman, they even do a flashback of his childhood again, of his parents getting shot outside the theater again, and we were like, okay, get it now.
Yeah, I think everybody
it was unnecessary. Yeah, oh, here we go. And it was quite long as well. It was like 5 minutes or something or more.
It was a lot of movie, and I think everyone was kind of done with it at that point. They were like, we don't need showing this again.
No,
though someone, I don't know if you've been enjoying the Twitter thread, but from the age and stuff like that, that means that this Batman was leaving the movie theater in 2001. So easily, they were saying from his age, and this one's set now apparently. To be 10 years old, he would have to be leaving the movie theater in 2001.
Oh, that's mad.
Could have been seeing Shrek.
Oh my gosh, we need to look at some films. Wait, was Lord of the Rings in 2001?
Lord of the Rings was 2001, but he was 10. So I think
he was 10. Oh, he maybe wouldn't have been allowed, but he's Bruce Wayne. He would have been allowed to.
I would have definitely bought my 10-year-old to see that.
Exactly. Yeah, let's go see some ogres killed.
They could have been watching Harry Potter.
Oh, yes, Lord of the Rings, I confirm, it is 2001. Could have been watching that.
Could have been watching Harry Potter. I didn't think about that.
Wonder if any part of his theatrics is inspired by Harry Potter.
He could have been watching The Mummy Returns, which seems equally.
Mummy Returns, yeah.
At least the one. I've seen that.
The one.
Oh, have you ever watched the one?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, you are missing out on something there, my
Really?
friend.
Oh. Oh, Contagion was released in 2001.
Uh,
It's like
Jurassic.
a
You could have been seeing Jurassic Park 3.
Jurassic Park. Oh, okay. Oh, Hannibal.
Could have been seeing Osmosis Jones. That seems quite believable.
Oh, Ocean's 11.
Yep. Um,
Hmm.
Planet of the Apes, but the other
Oh,
one.
oh, the other one. Yeah, yeah. Was it the
We
Mark
could have been watching Tomb
Wahlberg one?
Raider.
Oh, even better. He could have been watching Spirited Away.
So, I mean, I don't think it would have been out in the States, mate. Break it to you.
Yeah, but he probably has like some sort of inside, guy in Asia sending him torrented
I really like the idea
Studio
of,
Ghibli.
yeah, I really like the idea of what was it? Thomas and Martha Wayne
Mm.
are actually like indie cinema
And
parents.
yeah.
Get this
Yeah, it
sweet
wasn't
new.
the opera they were at. They were just at some
They
like
were at
yeah
the screening of the Japanese animated movie imports.
imports.
But anime
Or
hadn't caught on by then.
yeah, true. No, no, that would have been too early, wouldn't it?
They were edgy people, very edgy people.
Very edgy. Or they could have been watching Spy Kids.
Oh mate, was that out that year?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Or
Spy Kids.
2001. Wow, it was 2001.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Oh, Rush Hour 2.
Spy
Oh,
Kids.
great film, Rush Hour 2.
Bruce Wayne was spoiled for things to have his parents
What
murdered
a
to, honestly.
yeah, what a lucky bastard.
A lucky kid.
Dr. Gloria says watch Netflix's Kingdom. Okay, Kingdom. What's that about?
Is that the zombie drama or the other? There's two. I know there's two shows called Kingdom.
Okay. Oh wait, is that
I guess
about the Three Kingdoms? I'm guessing about the Chinese war, or is this Korean? Actually, sorry, my bad. Sorry, it is Korean. The thriller from Kim Seong Hun. Ooh. Is it is it is it is it relatively about zombies? Looks like it's
No,
about
no,
zombies.
I'm thinking of something else, I think. Sorry.
Oh, oh right. Interesting.
Oh, there is a plague though.
Super, yeah. Dr. Go just confirmed it's a super good Korean zombie show. Oh, okay, okay. You know what I realized on the Netflix here in the UK, there's a lot more Korean shows that are popping up in like in the feed nowadays since Squid
Mate,
Game.
I've got so many friends who love it. Like love that stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
it's amazing what one show can do. Sorry, go
you
on.
know, I'm not interested in at all is called Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah, the one with what's his name? Oscar Isaac. Is it?
Oscar Isaac,
Yeah, yeah.
Isaac. That looks like a bad film.
I actually haven't seen the trailer yet, so I don't have an opinion on it, unfortunately.
I think the trailer looks super uninteresting,
Oh
and
yeah.
also I think the outfit looks like absolutely dumb, like aggressively so. I'm just like, I don't need the Eternals. I was just like, I don't need to see this.
Eternals for me was very, very underwhelming.
I mean, I've got Disney Plus, so I can watch it anytime I want. I just have no desire to.
To be honest, I don't think you would dig it. I don't. You probably I think you probably would rather. I would rather you, not waste your 2.5 hours. Dr. Glory says Eternals 6 out of 10. Yeah, I would even probably give it 5 out of 10.
That's a lot higher than I've seen other people rate it.
Yeah, exactly. It was even the reviews and critics were all giving it 50-50 stuff. So yeah,
I think Mark Commode like absolutely lambasted it. He was just like, here's a variety of ways not to make a film.
Here's how you not make a film.
Here's how you not make a film. Back in 1 sec.
Oh, no worries. Just me and you, Dr. Glory, and whoever else is in the chat. But man, I'll talk to this about Mary later, but what's his name? Icarus in Eternals. It's just a crap Superman, basically, I'm not gonna lie. It just was not interesting at all. Superman suicide. Yeah, I mean, like, I can understand if a character feels bad and wants to sacrifice themselves, but just because he's named Icarus doesn't mean he has to literally fly into the sun like the myth says, or the story goes. Like, I just thought that was just a bit, what? Takagori, please refrain from spamming symbols. Funny. Sorry about that. It was late. Yeah, it was just very lazy, and I just literally couldn't relate to any of the characters. Oh, hey Mallory, welcome back. I was just saying to Takagori about like one character in Eternals, and his name is Icarus. He's the guy who plays Robb Stark in Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I forgot his name, but you know him, right?
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, but he was just really bad in this film, though, in Eternals. His character is based, I mean, even his superpowers and everything is basically Superman, but it's like Marvel trying to do their own Superman, and it was, yeah, not good.
Richard Madden, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. That rings a bell.
I quite like him.
I like him as an actor.
That his character. Well, I've heard all of pretty much everybody in that film doesn't. I've not watched it. I've just heard other people say like everybody misses the mark.
Pretty much. The only saving grace from that film was probably the lady, the actress. I think Gemma Chan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, even though she wasn't written, I mean, all of them weren't really written the best, but she was probably the only good character in the whole film.
Oh mate, that's the thing.
And that's not, and there's no Asian bias either, by the way. I'm just from pure critique, a neutral point of view.
You can latch onto her as much as you want, mate, because if I remember correctly, she is from Surrey. So
she's from Surrey. Oh, that's all right then. Yeah. Is she actually from Surrey? That's mad. I didn't expect that.
I seem to recall that as a thing. I think she used to go with Jack Whitehall or something like that.
Jack Whitehall.
Like some really weird.
No way.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Channel 4 series called Humans? She was in it.
Well, that's where I knew her from, because I was a big Humans fan.
Yeah, that was a very good show. Very good.
Humans speak to me in a really, really big way.
And there's a PlayStation game that's basically the exact same thing, the exact same Detroit. Yeah. Oh, what a game! So good.
Weirdly, I was watching Detroit, playing Detroit. Oh, I think this is the joke, man. We've talked about Detroit before, I think.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
I've very rarely seen one of those, the choices define the ending games, where I've genuinely felt like, oh yeah, this is actually going to change. And playing Detroit, I was genuinely like, I don't want to play this. I'll just happily watch this as a film.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, that's fine by me. And I was literally like, I've got Humans. Like, this is all I want.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Blade Runner fan and stuff like that. So I think I just love
the aesthetic
Android.
of that. Yeah, and Android. Cyberpunk stuff, yeah. Like a Glory says, we really like the appearance of Arisham on Earth. Arisham, who's that character again? Let me just check. Arisham. Oh, excuse me.
Wait, were you from to?
Sorry?
Arisham on Earth, though.
Arisham is it's the Eternal. Right. Is it the Eternal? No, not Eternal. Yeah. Sentinel? What the hell are they called? Or Celestial.
Oh, no,
Celestial.
Sorry.
Celestial. That's the one. I did like the scale of him when he came to Earth. Yeah, that was quite scary. That's probably the only time I felt like he was any threat in the whole film, was right at the end. But basically he takes like Gemma Chan's character away because she like prevented a Celestial from being born on Earth.
Isn't the premise that the Earth is an egg?
Yeah, the Earth and a few planets these Celestials have planted are eggs. Yeah, you're right. And basically, at the end of the film, the Celestials was about to be born. It was like emerging from Earth and Gemma Chan and the Eternals. I'm just going to call them Gemma Chan and the Eternals now. It's not the Eternals.
I want to watch that film.
Yeah, exactly. Give us that film. So Gemma Chan and the Eternals, stopped it. Yeah.
There's about a bunch of gods who went on to form a vaguely successful band.
Led by a beautiful Asian.
Oh, that's what we need more beautiful Asians in this world.
Doug Gross is Gemma Chan and friends.
Yeah, you need to get out more, man.
It needs, and it's going to need a funky theme tune as well, like almost like the Jetsons theme tune or something.
Oh, I tell you, sorry, funky theme tune. You know, I was raving to you about Peacemaker earlier.
Oh yeah, does that have a funky theme tune?
It has a very funky, very good intro and theme tune, but also just the music throughout is like 10 out of 10.
Good stuff.
Sorry.
Good stuff. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, remember that, folks. Look out for the soundtrack of Peacemaker. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so Gemma Chan and friends stop the Celestial from giving birth, and then Arishem gets pissed off because they killed one of his babies essentially, and he comes to Earth and takes Gemma Chan away, and then the movie ends. And another Game of Thrones actor's in it.
I'm
Jon Snow.
That Arishem is a stop on the district line.
It's a stop. Oh my god! You are now approaching Arishem.
Arishem is definitely a place outside of London. Like, I'm confident of
that.
It.
Actually does sound like the outskirts of London, doesn't it? Arishem, yeah.
I'm someone who likes both my hard and my soft sci-fi, and I'm gonna put it out there and say that the Earth is an egg is a dumb trope, which should not be explored.
Yeah, too far-fetched.
It's just, I mean, if that's your premise, you need to make that the entire film, and it needs to be more like a or something like that. Where
and also in the film Eternals, they're like maybe 30% of the film is on Earth, or is it? Or actually no, maybe 50%. Or it's like there's lots of like scenes of the Eternals on Earth like thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
And it's not really, you don't really feel like there's any stakes about the Earth blowing up as an egg, I guess.
But I mean, the problem with the premise is just that. Oh, okay.
Well, you just got timed out. My chat's very strict, isn't it? Sometimes I think Twitch is just like that.
Mate. Gosh. Yo, come on. Let's have more than one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the whole premise when the Eternals was coming out, just no one had any interest in it because the idea that they've been present for all of this stuff and have been chill until now is just dumb.
Yeah, I found that really. They tried to justify that actually in the film. They said, "Oh, we're not allowed to intervene with human conflict," but wait, Thanos wasn't human conflict. He is a universal galactical conflict, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, like, even when you get beyond that stuff, like, you gotta tell me nothing else has happened. They've got like, this is all post Captain Marvel. Like,
exactly.
Turned up for the last gabillion years.
Yeah. Like I don't even know much. I don't have much knowledge about the comic book side of Eternals either, so I don't have a foundation of understanding of it to
but I mean, if you know
to compare by,
you just know that, like, especially if you get the stuff that was in the Golden and Silver Age, like DC and Marvel, you just know that at any point in time in history, some batshit crazy thing has happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the same problem that like people had when Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them came out. And they were kind of like, wizards can actually fix skyscrapers, and they were like, well, where were they for 9/11? It was just like, well,
come on, J.K. Rowling, Where's the logic in that? Yeah.
Don't know who you're talking about.
Who is this person?
Who is that person?
Who is? Yeah. Not someone I want to know.
I mean, I wouldn't mind inheriting some money from her.
just that part.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
To be completely honest.
Inherit some money from horrible persons. Or wizards do poop on the stream.
Wizards poop on the stream and swishes it away.
That is canon, Eng. That is actually canon.
Oh my god. Wizards poop on the stream.
Actually, I don't think it's street, isn't it? Don't they just soil themselves? Just
shit.
Like standing, just shite themselves.
Oh my god. I mean, I've only seen like half of each of the films that's come out of Fantastic Beasts and never watched any of them in full, so I just switch off.
I watched the first one in cinemas and it was really weird. I would be happy to watch all three, not necessarily because of the story, but because I think the world looks like, I think it's incredible, like how everything looks. And it was funny. I tried to torrent ages ago the second one, The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Oh yes, Grindelwald.
I literally couldn't find it because no one had uploaded it because no
one wants to watch it. That's hilarious. Yeah. That's how you know a movie's bad or whatever. Yeah.
It was on at Christmas for a bit, and I was genuinely upset that I had to stop watching it because dinner was ready or whatever. Because I really was enjoying like looking at everything and how good it all looked, and I thought the characters were interesting. But you know, the same way I'm this big dork when it comes to my Star Wars and my Star Trek.
Oh yeah,
I lived a life for Harry Potter, and she can them because they are just like they're canon breaking, like wank pieces.
Wank pieces.
Sorry, new terminology.
Yeah. No, you do you. Dr. Glory says she's gone senile. Is that what the wizard did in the movie?
No, I think they're talking about JK. That seems about right.
Oh crap! Of course, yeah. Sorry, I completely missed that.
But yeah, when you live in a castle and you unfollow Stephen King for having pro-trans views. He perhaps have lost perspective a little bit. Oh
gosh, we could open a whole can of worms talking about that. But yeah.
What do you think of Batman's... I don't think this is really a spoiler, but in this, the bat symbol is just a knife he can take out.
Yes, yeah, I quite like it actually. That was another thing I was going to comment on. I like the fact that his suit looks very modular and practical as well in this one.
I mean, you know, I'm a big fan of just the spandex. But,
obviously, as we talked about earlier, yeah, good old Adam West spandex, yeah.
Yeah, I did kind of like just the booty feel of this. You know, he had obviously just a massive pair of leather boots on.
Yeah,
just armor plate. He's got this kind of collar, which vaguely reminds me of like Gaslight. I don't know if you're familiar with that one.
Gaslight. No, I don't think so.
My Gaslight is Batman, but he's set in 1800s London.
Oh, okay. That actually reminds me of Spider-Man Noir. He's got like a big, collar.
It's pretty much the same premise of them playing with it. It's not Batman got traveled then. It's what if Bruce Wayne was a I guess, imperialist 1800s guy.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I did like it with his symbol when I think he used it when he cut off the electric cable he was hanging off in at the stadium. Was that right?
I would like to say I thought that was really silly because when he looked at that and was like, "That's going to cause a problem," I went, "It's not. That's not a problem." He sort of jumps and gets it and then falls back. I was like, "Is he dead? Or he's fine." It's like,
he's okay.
It's pretty much that entire section of the film is the only bit I have issues with.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair to say. I can see where you're coming from, but yeah, I think it was fine.
I think when it comes to Batman's outfit and how he looks, that can be interpreted so many ways, and I think that's really exciting / interesting.
Hmm.
I mean, they did a thing that I like. Firstly, they acknowledged the black eye makeup. I think that was a big deal in this.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I can't believe I forgot to talk about that. Yeah. Any other Batman film, they don't even show him using makeup, do they?
No, they don't. They never talk about it.
No.
Adam West is the only one who doesn't have it, and you can tell.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. There's skin color coming through the eye mask. Yeah.
But and I don't think this is a spoiler either. But we're sort of talking about gadgetry and how prepped he was for these kind of things. But genuinely, one of my favorite bits in the movie is there's a bit where he's just changed into a hoodie.
Yeah, and he's in the club. Was it when he was?
In the club, and the bouncer goes to see who's there, and he literally just sneaks by. Like he just literally pegs it from left to right.
Yeah.
The other room. It doesn't bring out the Bat central computer de-electrolyzer. He just brings out a chainsaw and cuts through the wiring.
Or the grid, the power grid or something.
Axle grinder. He brings out an axle grinder and just.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what you mean now. Okay, yeah.
Like his bag is just that because he's carrying a whole axle grinder.
Yeah, and then just casually walks in. No one looks at him except for one guard, but that was it. And he just beats him up, obviously.
I thought that was the bit where they really showed off his strength, was when that guard tried to follow him because he thinks drug addicts going out back.
Mm-hmm.
He just fucking 1-2 him. Yeah, that's what.
Out in 2 punches or something. Yeah, checks out.
So, when you play like the Arkham games, you kind of do get used to that. Batman can take down 20 people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Variety of punches and arm locks.
Yeah. Actually, that you reminded me that this suit actually reminds me of the Arkham games. Actually, it's very similar. Similarly, aesthetic wise.
I think I think this movie, and I've heard this echoed in other places, is the best comic book accurate depiction of Batman.
I really like his cowl as well. The mask looks really good on him.
I think the mask looks really good in this.
Yeah, really good.
I was a bit surprised by it. I kind of, I liked how in the Nolan movies they explained why he looks the way he looks. I don't think he looked as scary in this. If that makes sense.
I do. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he just looked aesthetically pleasing. It looked very good. It just looks but not scary. He
looks like a bloke in an outfit, which I think is the bit that they did lean into.
Yeah,
everyone is weirded out that there is a bloke in an outfit here.
Yeah, just standing here. Yeah.
I thought that very short montage at the beginning of villains just being scared of shadowy ways. Initially, I was like, is this a bit cheesy? But I was like, actually, it gets the point across.
Yeah. It kind of sets the whole premise very well of what people think of Batman.
I'll wait until someone who's better at this than me does a review of it. But I'd like to see them thematically or cinematically break down. There's literally a scene in the Nolan trilogy where they're doing a crime and they say, it's nighttime, I'm not doing it now. And they're like, why? Because he only comes out at night. And there's loads of all the criminals work in the day now because Batman only does
action at night. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like someone who actually has a big brain for this stuff to talk about that versus
2 blokes
they're really scared of dark corners. And I was like, yeah, actually that sounds about right.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Well, I'm not qualified enough to break it down as much.
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, in this one he's meant to be in year 2, so he's still struggling. I mean, there's a plot twist, which is that Batman can't do Spanish, which I found very funny.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What was it? Penguin saying it's not El Rata, it's La Rata or something.
Yeah, and I thought that was
funny. Yeah, that was quite funny.
I laughed at that. That is silly.
Yeah. Oh, another funny, silly thing which I really liked. Some might not like it, but it was the thumb drive thing. Do you remember? Like,
I
oh
thought that
yeah,
was all equally silly. I thought the Spanish one in particular, I was like, that is dumb.
yeah.
Like, come on. But I did like that. That made me laugh.
Yeah, it
But
did. Same. Yeah, I still got a kick out of it, and especially the thumb drive one. Like, oh wow,
precisely.
that was good.
But based off of kind of that, like, um, yeah, I know it's meant to be that it's early on. I think that's really interesting that they were portraying that.
Yeah, and showing that. Yeah.
I've not seen anywhere that there is a confirmation of a second one.
No, I think the director's been like has been hounded by so many people right now because he's on. They're like obviously on tour promoting the film, and he's just like been saying, "Look, we still don't know what we're doing because we just released the film, so there's no talk of it yet. But I'm sure something's coming on."
This has been in the works for a while now because I think DC realized that their DCEU was failing. I think,
Majorly.
based on the back of the success of this, they've already greenlit this Jim Gordon and this
and
Penguin
Penguin.
thing. I would love to see. This is genuinely the first time, and I don't even set up for a sequel. It's just a film. It's a self-contained film.
Yeah.
But I would love to see the same characters in another 4 years, 2 years, 6 years, 10 years.
Yeah. They've really set this one up really well for if they are planning to do something. Yeah, I agree.
That's the thing. I keep talking. We both keep talking about like, oh well, he's at 2 years, but I'd love to see what this person looks like at proper stuff.
Yeah. Well, like maybe what jump time frame would you want to see in 5 years, 10 years?
I don't know. I guess it depends on what kind of thing you're. I mean, I just want to see someone who's a bit more proficient. Everything they've learned in this one, they've got.
To be fair, I actually even wouldn't mind seeing Batman in his third year just to see where he goes from there. I quite like. I just quite like this early year exploration of his like character building.
I do recommend if you can get your hands on it to read Batman Year 1 or Batman Year 2. Actually, I don't know if that's animated or not. Like, you could probably find out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fun thing. If you don't know about this, so
I know about the comics, but yeah.
Marvel dominates making movies. They're way better at it. DC has some really fun and silly TV shows like Flash and things like that. Not for me, but there's
it's a huge franchise there. Yeah, there's Arrow and there's Flash, Supergirl, Batwoman, and maybe one or two others.
That stuff.
Yeah,
like I'm not a fan, but all that. However, the way that DC secretly dominates is they release new animated movies every single year.
Oh yeah, animated movie. Yeah, I really liked what was it? The Dark Knight Returns.
They animated Dark Knight Returns perfectly. We're going to do it scene for scene. We're doing it like the entire comic book. We're not cutting anything, not changing anything.
That was so good. Yeah,
I've watched that more than once. I've thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched it like 3 times or 4.
Animated's hard to do style as well.
Yeah.
And you turn into the Blebcast.
Yeah, the Blebcast. Yeah, definitely. Style Engcast.
Engcast. See, I was just trying to see if they had animated Batman like Year 1.
Oh, okay.
So then you hunt it down. You could just watch it whenever you.
Oh, Dark of Glory says never heard of them. Do you mean the Dark Knight Returns animation or the comics? Because I think the Dark Knight Returns is on Amazon Prime, I would say. I think. Or Netflix.
The comic book. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've lost my tab.
Oh, that's all right.
So Dark of Glory, DC animated movies. I mean, I literally just Googled it and then I go through the Wikipedia. Just DC Universe animated original movies. and it gives you a whole list of all 47 of them.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Which are out. I literally watched one the other day after coming back from Batman.
You're in the
And they
Batman
are
mood.
like they are vaguely they are varied in style and tone and things like that. But in short, if you like, what's the brutal one with J.K. Simmons as the superhero?
Oh, Invincible, is it?
Invincible.
Yeah.
If you like
Yeah.
Invincible, most
You'll
of the
like-
DC animated movies follow kind of like a similar style,
similar thematic
and tone.
style. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's very good. And I'm pretty sure the Batman versus Superman movie was loosely based off the Batman Returns comic, but not done as well, obviously.
It draws from there in a big way. I mean,
Yeah.
if you've not read the Batman Returns comic book, it's very important in a way that influenced both Batman but also comic books. Because we sort of live in the current world of how it is, and that's post. I think 3 specific comic books. A, Watchmen, which was like, watch me do some weird shit. B, The Dark Knight Returns, which is watch an existing character who spiffs and baffs at crime, do some crazy shit. And another one, which is Spider-Man.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Fucking brain here.
Shattered Dimensions? Oh, no, that's a game.
Spider-Man.
Mallory thinking very hard here, intense thinking.
Me Googling hard because my brain
hard.
is less than a thumb drive, honestly. Wish I had Batman brain. Spider-Man 1954? Nope.
No.
Spider-Man 1971? Nope.
Is this about him in the future or in the
My
past?
Life as Spider-Man as Dangerous as Any in issue 96.
Oh.
It's a really important comic book because a new rule had been passed by, which they all had to have a little badge on them saying that this doesn't have any mention of drugs or suicide or sex or religious turmoil or anything in them. And they went, fuck it for this one. And Spider-Man does an active anti-drug story.
Oh, right.
Which was against the rules, but it's a premise for everyone going, oh crap, actually we can do whatever we want. We just don't have to put the seal of approval on it.
I see. But yeah, send me those links to the Batman Year 1, Year 2 stuff.
Do you torrent these days?
Not in a long time, but I'm happy to.
Let me see if I can find the. Tell you what, I'll send you 2 things. Actually, I'll pop it in the main chat as well, just in case. So the main chat, I'll put it in Twitch as well in case. Like of Glory, you want to have a look as well. But there's the Wikipedia.
Oh, did you just said something in the chat that's been censored out?
Oh, okay, right. Did it? Oh, no, it looks fine to me. Surprised by that.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I sent it in the Discord.
Nice.
And if you want it, I could easily find that for you if you want it.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Otherwise, are you on a PC or on a Mac?
PC.
Okay, I won't send you the links then because you're a big old virus hosting machine.
Virus, yeah. Exposed machine.
Exposed machine, that's what you are. But I can tell you if you want to watch any of the DC animated things, I can always tell you which ones are good.
I saw The Killing Joke, I think. Was that an animated one?
They did animate that, yeah. That was pretty good. I should not get that back. That was done very badly. Sorry, ignore what I just
Oh,
said.
was it? Oh, okay. maybe you were thinking about The Dark Knight Returns again, maybe.
I was thinking of The Long Halloween, which they've just done.
Oh, Long Halloween. Oh, okay. Yeah, that rings a bell.
Which is also, I think, one of the main influences as well for the film that's just come out.
Yeah. What was the other inspiration? Was it Scarface? Is that what the director said? That Scarface was
Yeah, and
or
Scarface is a big
Godfather?
inspiration. They said Scarface, but those are all kind of from the same cloth.
Yeah.
I saw somewhere someone still saying like it was not subtle in how it copied Scarface. So
Oh, there you go
you
then.
know, like
Yeah.
I think it's really worth sort of maybe just seeing what those comparisons are.
Yeah. No, maybe I need to watch Scarface again. So Dr. Glory
Also,
says,
a lot of
any
people don't know
interest in
Scarface is a remake.
Uncharted? Oh, sorry, go on.
So I was just saying, Scarface is a remake, by the way. Not a lot of people do know that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a remake of another Scarface or of another movie?
Yeah, there's a black and white movie called Scarface.
Oh, no way. Okay.
I remember the actor for that one, but
Yeah.
they're currently looking at doing another Scarface with I think it was Michael B. Jordan or Jamie Foxx
Oh,
as
okay.
Scarface. It's pretty cool.
That sounds like a good, nice gig.
Uncharted.
Yeah, an Uncharted.
The film or
the game.
games?
I know your feelings on the movie, and you know mine as well.
It's not come out yet, but I think it looks.
It does look a bit awful. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm not sure if I would want to see it in cinema. I don't know yet. Or I'll just wait for it to be on the torrent.
I mean, I'll be interested to see what fans of the game say about.
I've never played it. Yeah,
I was just like, this is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who'd ever played the game was like, this is.
Yeah. I mean, from the start, I already thought Tom Holland was a bit of a miscast for Uncharted anyway.
Is he meant to be playing the main character? Is he meant to be playing?
I think so. Unless I don't think it's Mark Wahlberg. I think, or is it? I could be just completely wrong about it, but I thought he was
Nathan Drake, isn't it?
Nathan Drake. Yeah.
Wrong.
It's basically the PlayStation.
I watched Nathan Drake played by. Nathan Drake played by. Shit. You watched Firefly?
No, it's another thing I haven't watched.
Not as good as people make it out to be, by the way. To bring it out there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think so. Oh my god, I have it on Disney Plus. I can just watch it now. It's amazing now that I'm not a student anymore. I just have stuff. It's like
it's weird, isn't
blows
it?
my mind.
I know. Yeah, I still feel like sometimes, or most of the time, I'm in uni mode still. And you're like trying to save on, or like be aware of what you've subscribed to and all that kind of stuff. And you're like, oh wait, I can afford this. Let's sign up again.
It's literally like, yeah, it's hard to try and remember what it was like at uni, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Or when you had your first ever job, because I just have things now, and I remember a time where I was like, I can't really do.
I can't do that right now.
Or like away a tenner.
Even buying stuff like, oh gosh, I feel bad spending £15 on a takeaway or buying a nice ingredients for like a roast dinner or something.
Yeah, I'll buy I bought myself a holiday the other day.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Insane.
If your hard-earned dosh.
Didn't even I kind of assumed that would bankrupt me. There was this big bit in my head that was just like, I'm gonna be done for. But no.
You survived. You're here.
It was super cheap, and I was like almost completely unfazed by the entire affair. Christ. Anyway, I posted a YouTube link, and you can't see it on the stream. You can see it in the actual push chat.
Yeah.
I'll pop it in Discord as well.
How about you, Duck of Glory? What are your thoughts of Uncharted? I want a $30 barbecue.
I reckon Aang's the only
doesn't?
$30 barbecue here.
A 30 what, sorry?
$30 barbecue here. Know what you're like.
You know me. Mate,
Yeah,
I'm more of a fire pit guy.
Oh wait, we can ask Duck of Glory the big question.
What is the big question?
Oh, Glory.
He also says, and he says interested in watching it. Okay, fair play.
Sorry, big question. Cat's girlfriend.
He says he can hear you. Oh.
Real friend. And for context, it's a would you rather.
It's a would you rather question. Yeah.
They're a cat girlfriend. They love you. You know, it's like the animes. Cat girlfriend, grill friend. It's a cat, always grilling for you. Like always, just you need some food. Cat grill.
This cat grill got your back. This is the big question, Duck of Glory.
It's a big decider as far as I'm concerned.
So the choice is furry or food. Yep, that's pretty much right.
I mean,
your choice.
Yeah, I guess.
Haha, you went for food. That's what I said earlier to Mallory too.
Am I furry?
I think the signs will lead to you being a furry, what's it called? A very curious person.
Very curious. Am I a furry? Hang on, I'm just googling it.
Am I a furry? Google, give me the answers.
Am I a furry quiz? Okay, here we go. We can find out in a few questions. Oh fuck! I've got to set my ad blocker. All right, once. All right. Am I furry? Acceptable these. Do you know what an anthropomorphized animal is? Yes, I do. Oh no, this is not off to a good start. Would you ever wear an animal costume? Yeah.
Well, you have done in the past.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't do that big
testify.
Thing that actual furries do. Would you ever sleep with someone that's also wearing an animal costume? Yeah. It's the cat girlfriend.
What a quiz.
What's the thought of a fur costume if you were to have one? The answers are the tail, accessories, the whole thing. It doesn't specify the level of the fur costume.
Just says costume, does it?
What's the most important of a fur costume? Also, I'm getting an awful lot of ads for Waitrose and Partners on this page, so I'm pretty interested by that.
Have you been there recently?
You know what you think it is? Oh, yeah, I do. Do you go to furry conventions?
Furry convention.
Any conventions?
Not a single con.
No, I do not have furry stew accessories. Do you like to connect with other fairies?
Do you have a furry bum?
Now it's literally just trolling me. Do you want to guess what the 3 possible options are for do you like to connect with other furries?
Amazing.
Option 1, that's what it's all about. Option 2, online I do. What do you think is the third and last option I have?
Sorry, repeat the first 2 again.
First one is that's what it's all about. Second one is online I sure do. What do you think the third one is?
Third one, I don't know, to be honest.
Right, it's not like that's gross. It's literally there are more of us ? So I literally have to click that one. Got to acknowledge I am a furry at this point.
I think that's the only question that matters.
Have you ever watched furry adult films?
Oh my god.
I have. What the heck once?
Is there a question that's like, does like a tail, the look of a tail turn you on or something? A wagging tail.
I've never looked at like an animal and got horny. You know, like
God.
I like the Playboy bunnies. I don't see why we can't.
Well, that's a tail.
Do they have a tail?
Well, I guess that counts as a tail.
How would you feel about meeting an animal that talked?
I would actually.
I'd feel pretty. I mean, I think I'd feel pretty good about it, but I imagine it would be horrible, whatever they have to say. My options are: I would die a happy person. That's just ridiculous, or it could happen, right?
It could happen. I like how this section of the stream has now turned into a furry investigation you're
just witnessing.
You're witnessing have an identity, or not even identity, it's some sort of crisis.
Yeah. Does the word "yift" turn you on? Thank you, Duck of Glory. No.
It's a big fat no.
My least favorite part of being a furry, to be honest with you, Duck of Glory.
Active turn off.
You know what? You guys entertain each other. I'm currently on question 12 out of 20 fucking 9.
29,
so,
you're mad.
You guys entertain yourself, and I should. I mean, some of these are pretty good. This one asks, do you think animals should walk around like humans? Which has a lot of questions involved in it, in my opinion.
Right.
I think that's kind of creepy.
Yeah. I'd hate it if I saw Obi do that. But
document yourselves. These are.
Oh, but to be honest, I think this is a good time to end the stream anyway. I think.
I tend to agree.
Yeah, it has been a good 2.5 hours, Valerie.
Really good chat, my friend.
Thoroughly good chat. Thoroughly good. As much as the best we could, a breakdown, review, and spoiler talk of the Batman, and a little touched on a bit on Kenobi. Oh, one thing before I wanted to actually say about Kenobi before we end is the Inquisitor. The not that the fact that he exists, but the aesthetic of him, the character design of the Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor, by the way. I do not like. I don't really like it. He's a
lot thicker.
He's a bit thick boy. But not just that. His face is very oddly round. Not sure if you've noticed.
I tend to agree.
It's almost like as if. Yeah, it's almost like as if he's got like a balloon for a face.
He's got a very round face. I think they really missed.
Too round.
Do you know who Doug Jones is?
No. Is that who he plays? Is that him playing the Inquisitor?
No, if you look up Doug Jones, you have seen him. He's a fascinating guy.
Okay.
The problem is you've got to look up his characters because he's always in prosthetics.
Oh, okay. He looks. Oh, right. He was in Star Trek. The is he the Netflix thing?
Yeah, he's in the new one now, where he's actually got a spoken role. He was in The Shape of Water. He's Pan's Labyrinth. He's Hellboy. He's
crap. Wow. Okay.
He's the Silver Surfer.
Oh, was he the Silver Surfer like himself?
He was the Silver Surfer, and lesser appreciated, I think. He's also at the beginning of the Smash Mouth Rockstar video, which I think is very underrated.
Oh wow.
But he's this enormously tall, very
guy,
thin
lanky
man. Yeah, and I think he would have been the perfect casting for that role. And I was very upset they didn't choose him.
That's a good point. Yeah, I could see him being the Inquisitor. Yeah.
first sort of on TV appearance as well is as a Buffy the Vampire Slayer villain.
Oh, no
So
way.
yeah, that
Yeah,
stuff.
this you can tell this guy's got a knack for like prosthetic and alien looking.
Well, he's got this. His background's in mime, and he's
A
really
mime. Oh.
super tall, but he is very tall.
I guess that's why he's good with like movement in prosthetics and stuff from his mime background, I guess.
192. Yeah, that's tall. What's that? Is that 6'6"?
Either way, yeah, really tall. But yeah, I didn't really like the look of him because he's too round.
Yeah, I thought they missed out
Yeah,
on that bit.
a little bit, yeah.
I would agree on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep an open mind, but obviously the focus is on McGregor. But yeah,
I thought Greg was strangely absent from the. I mean, he was there, but he didn't have any spoken parts other than
not
some
too much.
narration.
I guess they're trying to like keep it a hush, not hush hush, but save as much on-screen time as possible, I guess. But yeah, looking forward to it, mate. Yeah.
Me too, buddy.
Another thing before I sign off, I'm going to Barcelona in May for a design festival. Yeah, have you heard of this festival called? I want to say it's called the Off Festival, but it's off with 3 Fs, so OFFF Festival.
Oh yeah, I know about Off.
Do you know about
I thought
that?
that was in May this year, wasn't it?
It's in May, yeah, this year. So yeah, me and a few colleagues are gonna go in May. I think it's starting on the 5th to the 8th or 7th. Yeah, so
I didn't know about that, but that sounds pretty awesome.
yeah, like if you think you could somehow, I don't know, get a ticket or something, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be great.
That sounds good to me. Are you going with work colleagues?
Work colleagues. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, that they'll happily let you tag along. But the only thing about it is that it does cost a bit of money. But if you're interested, definitely hit me up. We can maybe even plan a flight together because I haven't booked my flight yet. I got my accommodation booked with my colleagues, but not the flights.
Sounds like a good time to me. Are you going for the whole 4 days, 3 days?
So we're actually going to be there a day early before the festival starts. So a day to fly in and just rest, and then have 3 days of festival and have the Sunday, the last day, as just a day of, just relaxing in Barcelona, and return on Sunday. Yeah. I'll talk to you more about it like tomorrow or something.
Okay, cool. Can I see you on the 19th of March, by the way?
Oh yeah, definitely. Sorry, did I not say that already? I thought I texted you already, but
I can't remember. And you're busy today, aren't you?
I'm busy. Yeah, the day is quite. Yeah, sometimes I forget. Sorry about that. But yeah, me and Chrissy are down.
Cool. Look forward to seeing you then, buddy.
Yeah, man. See you next week. And thank you for Dr. Glory for tuning in, listening to our shit. And till next time. Next stream won't be this Saturday because I'm gonna go to the theater.
What are you seeing, by the way?
Dear Evan Hansen. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, heard really good stuff. Yeah. So really excited about that. And by the time we get home, it'll probably be would be shattered or something. But you never know. If I'm feeling brisk, I might do it anyway. But I'm gonna say for now, no stream this Saturday. Next one will be next Wednesday. And yes, thanks, Dr. Glory. Yeah, definitely was fun. Thanks for joining, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one as well. Do some more Lhads streams about nerdy stuff like this. And thanks obviously Mallory for joining. Always a pleasure. Thanks, my guy.
Pleasure for me.
Cool. Right, let's call it a night, shall we?
Let's.
Awesome. Right, take care, everyone.